Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? Welcome in Bonko, welcome in Wormfather, welcome in Phoenix Rising. How are you guys doing? Are you doing alright? Are you doing good? Hello, little wavy fox. One of the really awesome emoji you get for subbing. Now, after a whole demo week and people fighting this game, very awesome, as we in chat do as well, we are going to do yet another game, full game of King of the Castle. So not a demo, but a full game. And you can join in on the full game every week on this channel as well. King of the Castle streams are like buses, none turn up, then there's two at once. Exactly, I was seeing the same. I was like, okay, I really want to play. I already said yesterday to Chaos and Order, and some people in there like UK Vampire, hey, it's my birthday right now because I was supposed to go live after their stream so they could send their raid on to me, but I was too exhausted after my birthday. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to stream tomorrow instead. Going to play this game tomorrow instead. And right at the time that I'm going live, there are like 4 other channels also going live. But it's all fine, as long as we've got a full group of people joining the Dynasty, it will be all awesome. Hey, Chaos and Order, how are you doing? Let's just jump into the game then. I've got 2 cats just jumping around me and wrestling next to me. Game capture. And then King of the Castle. Close. There we go. And if it's not easy enough to view in here, I will just put it on a full screen mode. But I think it should be fine like this. Long time no see. Yeah, been forever, whole day. I know, it's amazing. Shall we just do a new Dynasty or continue one of the previous games? Because we do have a few fun previous games, but none of these I have actually won yet. And I do really want to get Sarah II on the throne. So I am thinking maybe do a new game. And just get Sarah on the throne again. New Dynasty. What shall the name be for the Dynasty? Give your suggestions in chats. The cats are being absolutely crazy right now. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, give me your suggestions in chat. I need to turn on the stream element thingies again. The commands again, because I turned the commands and the timers off for the time being, because while I was playing some demos and other games, the KOTC timer kept on going on and on. The one that says join by typing in this, which made it very, very confusing for people. So let me just turn that chat bot back on again. And in the meantime, I look forward to your suggestions. Let's see. Okay. It should be turned on again. Foxland, Foxy Zone. I love Foxy Zone. Let's go for Foxy Zone. It just sounds slightly wrong as well, which is very, very about this stream. It's wholesome but dirty. Play on Twitch. Continue. Which ones do you want to get in? I am going to vote for the pets myself, because there's the biggest chance to get the pirates and the fish in it, and I want to get that's happening. I mean, considering you haven't won as a monarch yet, maybe Phoenix, since you keep rising up trying to get that win. Yeah, exactly. I will Phoenix myself. I swore to myself to get you a birthday present, but didn't have it ready in time yesterday, and I couldn't work on it today either, so I got a nice wholesome scheme to go with. Ah, I like that, Vanko. That would be amazing little birthday present. Just for that, I would choose the chiefs to go along as well. So then we just need to decide between grandees, counts, and barons as our region, as our last region. I always loved the counts myself, but it has been quite a while since we last played with the grandees. I'm going barons. Barons it is. Begin. Wormfather also wants the barons. You can join in by typing in !join. For anyone who's played the demo, you can now play via the Twitch chat instead of going to the app. Color tests. Yes, you're a chief! Bonko, unfortunately you are a baron. Hey Donant, how are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, we have enough people in, so let's begin the game. You can join in afterwards as well at any point. If you need to have dinner right now, I will still be online in an hour and you can join in at that point as well. Let me check Wormfather, where you joined. You joined the Barons with Banco. Council introduction. I'm doing well, how about you? I'm doing well as well. So yesterday was my birthday. I was a bit tired at the end of the night. I really enjoyed Chaos and Order stream and just had a bit of a relaxing time today. Bit of a relaxing time, I'm saying. I sorta woke up at 3 p.m. Sleep depravity, always a good thing. I will be honest, I tried to aim for the most loyalist faction of the three there instead of the chiefs. Oh, we enjoyed having you there. Well, I'm definitely coming back to your stream again. I already tried other times, but it always just didn't. Kip! Ah! It's my lovely friend Kip! So Kip, he helped me with getting the channel trailer on here. So you can see the channel trailer on my original channel, and he actually made it. And we have talked quite a lot in between because he's Belgian, I'm Dutch. And we've really had a good time just talking along. So welcome in, Kip. Will you join our game? This is a game with Twitch chat. Hey there, friends. Unfortunately, I can't stick around because of pesky work. Aw, no. But I saw on Twitter it was your birthday, so I wanted to make sure to pop in and say happy birthday. I wish you all the happiness and joy for the upcoming year of your life. Aw, thank you. You are absolutely lovely. Well, have a nice good of your day. Enjoy doing your job. If you're done with work and you want to jump back in, this is a game that we play with Twitch chat. People can vote and scheme against me and kick me off my throne by typing into the Twitch chat, and it's a whole lot of fun. So if you want to come back at any point, I will probably still be live in an hour, few hours. Yeah, Belgian and Dutch, so obviously just a lot of fighting about which country is better, right? Exactly. I mean, you guys always are about how greedy we are, and we also just say things to throw back at you. But it's all in good fun, because in secret we do sort of love each other. It's just a bit of teasing, which you do with good friends anyway. It's all in good-hearted fun. But yeah, all the love to Kip there. I'll never forgive you guys for only giving us 10 points at Eurovision 2010. It's the law to give us 12. How dare we? I actually worked on the last Eurovision, the one that was in the Netherlands. You could see me just running across the stage really quickly. I was one of the stage managers on there. Belgians and Dutch are like the French and the English. Yeah, exactly. After what you told me, I'm not even surprised anymore. Yeah, I've had a lot of weird jobs there. So what I've heard, our lovely Kip was about to go back to streaming in a bit. So let's give him a shout out and go and follow him for when he goes live.
Oh, no. No! Not again!
Oh no! Something bad happened there.
I thought I finally got away from that. Whoa!
I just can't do scary games myself. I don't even remember that clip. It was a good clip though. Anyway, I got distracted from having our friend in here. Oh, this is the one that got me on Twitch fails. Oh, ouch. I'm here, I was at a work interview. How did your work interview go, Dragon? Let me check which group you've joined. You have joined the Chiefs with Phoenix. Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak march. Introduce myself to the chief. It's Phoenix Rising. Good luck in the days ahead, your majesty. You need it dealing with Ocelot. Introduce myself to the Pats. It's Donant. I love your character with the long hair and the mask. A pleasure, your august majesty. I hope to see your kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Introduce myself to the barons. Funnily enough, I had my OBS all set up, ready to return, and then I decided to get ill for the first time in years. Awesome! Good job, Kip. Yeah, our bodies are being annoying, pesky things of chaos. Patricians forever, supposedly. Bunko the true troublemaker. He is our troublemaker. And he went bald again. He keeps going bald in my games for some reason. Almost every game, his character is bald. Hail and well met, your majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. A path to victory. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Oh no! To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's go for... let's see. So both the trade and the military are pretty high, but at the same time I also want to try and get my authority and stability up. Let's try to go for the authority round as the greatest monarch who ever lived. I see, you're the type who likes to build lots of statues of yourself, aren't you? Yes, I am. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. So for anyone who is new, I have my own scheme. I need to get the authority as high as possible. Right now it's on 5 and I need to get myself a child. At the same time, all of you are in different regions. The barons, the chiefs and the pats. And you will choose on your own scheme in a second. And you go both against me and against the other regions to become the best region there is and get your next monarch as the one from your region. Eisenberg, welcome in. You joined the Barons with Worm and Bunkel. Let me just read the chat. It was a bit of a big message there. Phoenix, yeah, I usually end up bald as well. I'm looking forward to buying the game for the main purpose of stopping myself from turning up bald. Yeah, they really like making you bald, Phoenix. To be fair, I did consider going bald for my Baron avatar just because. Happy birthday, Sarah. Thank you, Eisenberg. I'm already level 33, getting older and older every year. So this might be a bit of a strange question, but is there any way for my channel to be excluded from that Twitch clip plugin? I had a few clips where I fumbled my words because English is hard together with nervousness on stream and it sounded like some bad words, and I'm always worried those clips will get chosen to be shown. So I always get a little nervous and uncomfortable when I see someone with that plugin. Yes, I think there is I can do that. Kip, can you send me a private message about that? Because I'm not going to do that now because I need to just change a few things around. But if you send me a message, I will see that after the stream and then I can just do that. These things usually go by most recent clip depending on how it's set up. Is it possible to resize your chat overlay just slightly? It's blocking off the names of the stats there. Yes, I will do that. Thank you for mentioning that. Chat box. Let's unlock that. Make that a bit smaller. I can also just here, like this is already a bit better, but what I can also do, because it is kind of hard to see, I think, even through the layer, I can also go to the full screen mode. So like this. I think this is easier for you lot. Yeah, this one is definitely a lot easier to see. You will be able to see the latest followers. But that should be fine. This is just better for the gaming experience. So I will do that, Eisenberg. For now, I need to stop procrastinating and get back to work. It's going to be a long night. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Oh, thank you. And have a good time doing your job, making more awesome videos. And I won't do the shout out because it will show one of the videos, but go and follow Kip for when he goes back to streaming. Magic, love it. Awesome. So now you can actually see the game. Alright, coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. But, it's my coronation! This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, so you can now vote on what you want to happen by exclamation mark vote and an ABCD. I will not veto anything. You can decide on yourself what you want to happen. And I'll turn the background music off. I had that on during the intro video, but now it's sort of going in between the King of the Castle music and it's just a little bit chaotic to hear both of them. Alright, proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. Voting has closed. In the hallowed halls of St. Bertrand's Cathedral, the Archbishop places the crown upon your head before launching into a sermon. And that is why Sarah is the monarch, ordained by divine right, chosen by the ninth god, and elevated above all. If the assembled nobles were plotting against you, perhaps the threat of eternal damnation has given them second thought. Probably not, though. Well, it's a good thing that the bastard Archbishop is on our side. How goes it, Chaos and Order? Hey you, good here. It's always good with King of the Castle. Yes, we always love a game of King of the Castle in here. Definitely, it is coming out 2nd of March. But it's definitely on my list of best game of the year. Just enjoying it so much. Been playing it very often, both on my stream as Monarch or just in chat. And so far, I still love it. And every time the development team is absolutely amazing and they keep coming up with new stories. And a lot of new stories will be added as soon as the game comes out as well. So looking forward to that. Fellow pets of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Sarah. Something must be done. Go to your hole, you little Sabrina witch. Doppelganger lowers defiance, intimidation, raise others' defiance, or corruption, lower authority, which goes directly against me. Pets, go and vote. Donut and Chaos. I really hope King of the Castle does well on release. They deserve it. They absolutely do deserve it. They've worked so hard on this. It's an amazing development team. Who always just listen to the players as well. And love to play into your games as well. And honestly, I think they put a really low price tag on their game. So anyone should get the game, to be honest. Because even if you don't play it on stream or with friends, you can at least create your own little character that will pop up into the game. So that's already worth the £4 that it is, or £3 even, €4. I quite like seeing the Barons follow my vote there. So Banco is a Baron, but not a Baron. Never had to deal with a separate plot in my own faction before. With Banco you always do. Donut, Chaos and Order. We don't have any votes in for the pet scheme yet. Do you want me to just continue and let Orange Jesus make your decision? I will give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, you're going directly against me. Sorry, there was an ad. Oh, I am sorry about that. So I am playing with looking at my chat through the OBS. So I don't see when the ads appear. I try to do as little as possible. But the ads still pop up at the worst times. At least it's over now and there won't be an ad for quite some time. So that's at least good. We are going for corruption. The pets plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the pets must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. So, going directly against me. Helga! Oh! Okay, I should choose one region over the other. But look at how amazing this character is. This looks absolutely bloody amazing. I used to have ginger hair myself, so it looks very much like old little character portraits. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Monarch Sarah. How do we make that happen? Uh, Chiefs, go and vote. Either raise the authority and help me, raise your own military, or lower all faith. Ah, there's the Ragnarok option. I definitely understand that. Yeah, I definitely understand that option. If you can get a Ragnarok win, then I don't even mind losing. Although I really want Sarah the Second for once. The Chiefs plan to make an alliance with the Ice Giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the Giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the Chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 3 seasons. Jacob, when have the Barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! I know you do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Voting is open for the Barons. Lower others' military, which goes directly against the Chiefs. Lower the stability, or lower the authority, which makes you work together with the Pats and go directly against me as monarch. Yes, Jacob! His name is my name too! Yes! It's actually Isermerk on the throne if he wins. So it will be modernization. Lower others' military and go directly against the Chiefs there. Continue. The Barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that it's totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is in need of reform. To advance their scheme, the Barons must lower the other regions' military to a combined total of 8 or less in 4 seasons. Alright, so the Barons need to lower the military of all the others. The Chiefs are already there with a 7 of military. And the Pats still need to lower their authority 1 more. 100%. Chaos met the devs at TwitchCon last year before they signed with Team 17. And it sounded amazing even then. Yeah, I mean, they have done so well also with timing. Because Sam told us during one of the streams that they worked on it for 1.5 years, which is really bloody quick to get it to this stage, because it's working so well. Just sometimes a bug here and there, like last night where PvP was hated by the game. But overall, it's great that they did it in such a short time and such a different idea than anything that exists. Bun, you willing to help me if I help you? My scheme is not the Baron scheme, it's a special scheme which I'm not revealing publicly. Fish Prince! What? A fishy wedding? Yes! Yes! I was hoping for that! So do as you feel, dragon. A fishy wedding. We want the Fish Prince. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saal has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up the relationships between our 2 great nations. By all that glitters, it is Chaos and Order, and I love the pink hair. It looks very similar to your own pink hair there, Chaos. A great nation? The Isle of Saal is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway, says Donald. The Archduke is marrying a fish. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We must legitimize this farce by allowing a monarch to attend. So I want to attend the wedding. So I'm gonna do a monarch's choice with attending the wedding. And I really want to get the fish wedding myself. I want to marry the fish. It's me! Yes, it is you! Neither against or along. Finfolk have rights, I agree. We love our little fishman. By the way, what I'm going to do, because we are getting some people in here, I am going on my Discord and I will join the voice chat on there. If you want to voice your character, you can join in on you can join in the Discord, in the voice chat, and voice your own character. Just to make it a little bit more fun there, let me give you the Discord link. But you don't have to do that. But if you do, you can voice your own character. Is Banco trying to get a monarch win? What is this? I know, right? Maybe Banco is doing that just because of birthday stream. If he was, I might support it. After all, it's Seer's birthday. So technically it was yesterday, but I was technically going to stream yesterday during my birthday. I did for a little while in the morning, but in the evening I was just too tired for a birthday stream. So it is sorta... Oh no, the birthday is a lie! Rebel! Rebel against the monarch! The monarch is lying about the birthday. It's... Just as the pie is a lie, the cake is a lie as well. Of course, the monarch should attend the wedding. Excellent! The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. Huh, this kingdom is sliding into madness! Madness! This is Sparta! Or, this is Foxy Zone! When it's announced that you will attend the wedding, the Pats are naturally scandalized. Defiance went up, and the faith went down, and stability went up as well. But the peasants, sentimental as ever, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Chaos, you added a Gavo emote. Ooh, I love that Gavo emote. That absolutely looks amazing. A new trend. It goes very well with your name and also what you guys are doing. I absolutely love that emote. A lady, Pat Chaos and Order is here to see you, Your Majesty. She wants to sell you a crab. We've got the crabs! King Crab emote! Where's the King Crab emote? Let me search for it. Got it. King Crab! I'm seeing similarities. Order drew it at like 2 AM. Wow! And it looks really, really good as well. But yeah, I get that during the night suddenly getting a boost of creativity. It's the same here. I've also... So some of the drawings that I drew in the middle of the night, like 2 AM, 3 AM, they are much better than the ones that I drew just during the day. But Chaos and Order is here for a crab. Of course she is here. It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The pets have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as fashionable pets. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell as much as... for as much as mentioned. Very well, send her in. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value. I will buy the box of crabs because we love our crabs in here. Lurks, welcome in. Let me see who you joined. You joined the Pats with Donuts and Chaos. Chaos and Order. Order was watching the Super Bowl and drawing. I was asleep. Ah, nice. Yeah, I absolutely loved the Super Bowl while I was in America. So I was working on a cruise ship, and the Super Bowl is always on my birthday. So while I was on the cruise ship, the Super Bowl was there, and we had a lot more breaks than usual because people were watching the big screens. Um, so there were only few people actually working, and it was just a lot easier for us. And we also went to the big screens, and we got loads of hot dogs and grilled food and popcorn and snacks. And in the evening, I had my birthday as well on Antarctica, with cake and lots of drinks, and it was just an absolute smash. To imagine that Chaos is a distant cousin to Sarah there. Exactly. They do look very, very similar there. I like this. I'm on board for this. Buy the box of crabs. Counting out your gold, Lady Pat, Chaos and Order assures you that you will not regret your purchase. Okay. Let's go to the Honor Guard. Now that you're a monarch, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt me. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. But what about the Palace Watch? Ooga! Don't make me laugh, your majesty. These tin soldiers can keep out the riffraff. But do you expect them to stand up to a warlock, or a child of the Viper, or me for that matter? No! What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. I always feel so bad about our little tin soldiers. The Pats with champion gladiators from the arena, and the Barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to Coin above all. I have made my decision. Let's see, I actually haven't yet. So, what I'm going to do, I know that they want to lower the chief's military and want to lower the Pat's military. I am actually going to choose for the March and for the Barons, because their military is pretty high, and they don't want, it's not one of the lowering schemes. And then I'm just going to hope that our pets will not rebel against me. Palace Watch, feel strong, man. I know, I feel so sorry for our little tin soldiers. Lore-wise, the Barons are Median rebels that joined the Crownlands in conquering the east and the north. Nice. I do love when the Barons go and fight the Ashmedians. That is such a good event. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. All the scars, they are all Geralds of Rivia. Sort of. Not really, actually, because they are not mercenary, run-around people. So if you're new, and as I can see everyone has already played this, you can fund by !fund, then the letter A, B, C, D, E or F, and then the amount that you want to put in. Go, start your funding. My, what big scars you have! Patricians are the least of your worries. I bet they are. Phoenix, you being a chief and wanting to rebel every single time? I definitely need to watch my defiance on you lot. In the meantime, I'm just real quickly... I got a few late birthday wishes. I suddenly got my phone going bleep, bleep, bleep. So I got a little bit distracted there. There's nothing that helps authority go down. Sniped it. So military goes down and stability goes up. Thank you, Banco, for helping my stability and going against the rebels. Banco! Phoenix is angry because you made rebelling more difficult. Oh no, poor Phoenix. How dare you go against her rebellion? A spot of heresy. The North remembers. It's Dragon of War. Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around here. Anything could have happened to them. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial's set, but the Council must intervene, Your Greatness. Though she remains silent, the Council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Let's see. So, what we want to do... You know what? I'm just going to do a Monarch's Choice and let's help defend our Chief Dragon of War. I can get behind that. Finally a good roll. Yeah, and it's also your brother that you're helping there. Oh, it's getting pretty cold around here suddenly. Oh, that is so weird. So, my computer is in, on either side I've got a window. So on that side I've got a window, on that side I've got a window. On that side it's completely orange. And on that side the sky is completely blue. It looks absolutely smashing. Let me see if I can actually get that, show it to you. I will just real quickly turn off the green screen. Get my webcam over here. Look, over there it's completely blue. And over there it's completely orange. You can't really see it that well. But the sky is completely orange. So my home is right in the middle of some kind of chaos thing. Let's turn on the green screen again. There we go. What evil magic is that? It is me, of course. You haven't won the roll yet. Do you feel better with me raising stability now? Thanks, Ban. Let's see if XCOM doesn't go against me. Counts doing blood sacrifice again. Yes, they are. They are. Yes, it's a success. You distribute a proclamation amongst the chief asking for witnesses of the Dragon of War's innocence. A northern villager eventually comes forward, saying she saw the missionaries heading in the direction of the frozen lake near Dragon of War's estate. Indeed, they're soon found wandering aimlessly through the featureless tundra, completely lost and snowblind, but alive. With no dead missionaries, the High Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges and pay compensation to the Dragon of War, who sends you a small gift in thanks. Yay! So, Chief got 500 gold, I got 200 gold, and our stability went up. And they're not even in game. I know, right? They just know how to scheme in secret. An island rises. Give us the fish. All for the better, isn't it? The greater good. The greater good. Well, I'm a count always. True, same here. I might be a monarch, but I'm a count in my heart. Banco is being chaotic. It's me. Nothing new. Yes, it is you again. Yay. You are becoming the main character of the story, Chaos. Your Serene Highness, Your Serene Highness! Something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen, halfway between our shores and the Isle of Sal. The Finfolk raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. It's true, Your Majesty. The Finfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of their prince to the Archduke of Sal. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We cannot let it fall into Salish hands. We are going to send me to seduce the Finfolk. Everyone, vote for D. I know, normally you want to vote yourself, but we want to get a fish marriage. So vote D, just for the fish marriage to happen. Right now, I'm not here for chaos, but serenity. Yeah, we've got chaos in chat already, so we need to have serenity as well, because Order is watching the Super Bowl. So now Bonko is the one going for Order. No, Eisenberg! No, don't sink the island back into the sea. I want to marry the fish! Yeah, I'm down to work on getting you that fish marriage. Yay! Continue. Send the monarch to seduce the Finfolk prince, sabotaging the wedding. Capital idea. Oh, what? No way! You want me to sleep with the fishes? I have always found the Finfolk appealing. I'm trying to help you here. Fish hobby is mass chaos. That is true, it is mass chaos. But nah, fish hobby! A silence falls over the council. The nobles glance at each other, coughing and adjusting their colors. Too much information! Yeah, probably. Would this be considered hentai? I mean, he probably doesn't have tentacles. Or does he? Okay, I'm going on. Well, you're unattached and you'll make a far better match for his Finfolk prince than the Archduke of some rainy little island. What's the harm? Very well, I'll seduce the sexy fish man. We all admire your sacrifice, Your Serene Highness. Preparations begin for your clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Your Chancellor has heard of magic reeds that allow the bearer to breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. At least that gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit and to buy some waterproof roses. Ah! Give us the roses! Finding a spouse! What? But I'm already trying to marry our fish.
Wow.
Torgo 100.
Wow about the fish merits. Thank you for the bitties. Will you join into the game as well, Crow Alice? You can join by !join and then your pronoun. So he, she or they. Finfolk is more like frogs than octopuses. That is true. I dare marry everyone. Yes! What is funny, during a party game in voice chat, I actually chose to do the faith one and to not marry anyone because of the church and I want to remain pure. And then I had sex with the pirate, I had sex with the fish. I was one nasty little person. You need to have a space in between join and she, Crow Alice. Harem mode would generate much rejoicing and kill Sam. Guys, we need to tell Sam that we want an option to marry multiple people at once. It would be more in line as well with what happened in Secret. That you would have maybe your main spouse, but have some multiple concubines just on the side there. Poor Sam. Nasty nun. Yes, I was a nasty nun. Crow Alice, you have joined the Chiefs with Phoenix and Dragon. You're the blue team and you're trying to get the military diest and you've already done that. And you need to make sure it doesn't get lower, which the Barons are trying to do. I'd pay extra for Harem Mode DLC. I would do too. in the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. The person who just joined chat! Your mother! That is really good timing, Croalus. So Croalus is my mom in real life. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You'd better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Any. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. What I asked Sam the other day seemed more in line with what he could want in the game marriage-wise, without being the meme, what about marrying Axe? Exactly. He's getting quite annoyed at us for doing that every time. I'm just going to do a common text. I'll be nice. Not getting your defiance up. Visiting the Finfolk. The Finfolk sent a stagecoach made from a giant clam, pulled by seahorses. You equip your magic breathing reed and hop inside. The clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves, and you are whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive at an undersea citadel of kelp-woven huts. Their prince meets you at a grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny Finfolk spawnlings swim around your legs as you sit. Greetings, your majesty. We are honored to have such a prestigious visitor. Wow, this palace is amazing. A whale passes overhead, momentarily dousing you in shadow. So you're here to discuss my betrothal to Archduke Shomo and the island I'm giving him as a dowry. First of all, I must offer my congratulations. Thank you. Unlike most of my kind, I believe that Finfolk and Servicefolk must get along. This wedding is the first step in that process. So, what should I do? If I offer these pills, do I still get the option for the 40 military? Your magic breeding reeds? Did I actually accidentally say breeding reeds? Oh my! Whoops. So, I am thinking, I do know that I need to do this one in order to get a chance for a fish marriage, but do I get a bigger chance if I offer these pills? Anyone knows that? Or should I just go for the 40 military chance and hope for the best? Difficult. Ask dowry first. May I ask, why do you have to give him a dowry? Well, it's a very small island. The Archduke assured me it wasn't worth very much. After all, you service folk have so much land already. Actually, the island's worth a huge amount to us. Would that be a good one, do you think? I really want this to go well. Oh, really? How interesting. The Archduke told me differently. This new island could cause a war between your future husband and I. A war? Really? I cannot risk that. It seems my betrothed has misled me about the importance of this island. Such deceit. He is not the man I thought him to be. I will have to call off the wedding. Thank you for clarifying things for me, your majesty. Why should I go so soon? Let's have a drink. The Finfolk Prince offers you bitter seaweed beer, which you imbibe through a complex underwater drinking mechanism. I can only imagine that. I've not seen anyone marry the Fish Prince yet, so I can't help, unfortunately. For hours, you and he swap stories and commiserate over the hardships of royalty. As the night draws on, you find yourself and the prince growing closer and closer. A touch on the knee, a stroke of the gills. Could you take things further? With a last lingering smile, return to the surface, draw the Finfolk Prince in for a kiss. You spend a pleasurable night with the Finfolk Prince atop a bed of woven kelp. It will be a night you remember for a long time. but it's over far too quickly. Propose to marry the Vinfolk Prince! When you drop to one knee, the Vinfolk Prince makes a startled noise that sounds like a frog throwing up a set of bagpipes. You cannot be serious. This is so fast. You don't even know my name. What's your name? My name is Glorp. Problem solved. I have only just decided to end my betrothal to the Archduke. You would have me move on so quickly. We're destined to be together. But what about your vindictive nobles and your hidebound priests? Your kingdom is less accepting of my kind than the Owl of Sal. They are invited to kiss the royal behind. Ha! With a gentle smile, Glorp grabs you by the hand. Yes, yes, yes! 1,000 times yes! In fact, why wait? Let's get married right now, right here! We can formalize things in your cathedral later, but how many of your kind can boast of having an underwater wedding? The prince rushes about the village, organizing an impromptu ceremony. Before you know it, you're swimming down the aisle, a manta ray draped around your shoulders like a cloak. Do you take me as your husband? I do. Glorp draws you into a passionate kiss. The watching villagers cheer, filling the choral church with bubbles. And so we are married in the eyes of the Deep Lord. I suppose we must journey to the surface and marry in the eyes of your ninth god as well. I'm so looking forward to meeting your courtiers. I can't wait to see the looks on their faces. Oh dear, I hope they will come to accept me as one of their own. The next day, after a wonderful wedding night, you and your new husband travel back to the surface in a clamshell carriage. So how did... Oh, knife above! You brought the Vinfolk Prince back with you! The Chancellor turns a faint shade of red at the sight of your handsome, glistening husband. Indeed, good Chancellor, and we are married now. I see. Well, may I be the first to congratulate your Majesty, but the church will not be happy when they find out. We do not care about the church. Glorp getting swept up in the moment here. Steve Irwin moment. Yes, it was a Steve Irwin moment with the Bantam Ray. Luckily, it did not punch me in the chest. Only Glorp did with his love. Glorp is full on very quickly. Red flag. Mankas the Deep Lord. Fuck the church. Held a message for reasons. Sex-based terms. Yeah, I will allow it. It did not allow threesome for some reason. It's a permitted term now. Hint hint, the Chancellor is in love with Glorp. Threesome can be fun. Exactly. But Seer's already married. Yeah, but our Chancellor can be our concubine. Crap futures. Alright, what about a freeway? Lady Pat Chaos is back. The crab craze has swollen to unforeseen heights, your majesty. That's good, isn't it? The trade is so profitable that Pats are shutting down textile mills to focus on crab catching. Thousands are unemployed. But who cares about that, your majesty? Your box of crabs is now worth nearly double what you paid for it. Sell, sell, sell! You sell your crabs for much more than you paid. The treasurer appears satisfied with your practicality. Meanwhile, industries collapse along the coast. Alright, eligible options. Well, I spent weeks finding some suitable matches for you, but I suppose given the circumstances, I wasted my time. All for a fish. All for a bloody fish. Sorry, Mom. In a dingy seaside tavern, two paths of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Blood, ashes, damnation, sea and storm take us all. Whatever is the matter, says Donald. I offered cash to a palace official, and he acted like I was trying to give him head lice. It doesn't surprise me. The monarch's authority is quite respected. You're lucky he didn't turn you over to the watch. So there's no room for some good old-fashioned bribery. What is the world coming to? The Bat's aim is to lower 40 to 4 or less. Mom defines his rebellions. Yes, we actually have our mom in chat right now. And she's staying awfully quiet about this fish marriage. Far to the north, where snow blankets the landscapes and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok. Praise Morgana! Initial talks with the Ice Giants are going so well that they've gifted us a new patch of fertile land in the northern valleys. Farming went up. The gods are good. With luck, this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world. Ragnarok the world! Am I right? Am I right? Aye, the Ice Giants are a formidable ally. Tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks. And those Southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first, we must offer something the Giants desire. A whole kingdom's worth of pillage? Just what I was thinking. If we fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the Giants won't be able to resist. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must raise other regions trade to a combined total of 12 or more in 3 seasons. And it's now on 11, so you're almost there. If your mom joins the rebellion, you should lose instantly. Probably. Still have to get to know him. Okay, I'm fine with that. We did get into a match pretty quickly. It's really fair since Sarah's mom is in Phoenix's team. Yeah, Phoenix always wants to rebel, so my mom would be rebelling as well. I'm gonna adopt the iron choice. And the year. A controversial wedding. No, you cannot rebel yet. Chaos. Bad. Bad. No rebellion for you. Bad chaos. You stare out of the assembled faces of your nobles. You have a big announcement for them, and you're not sure how they'll take it. Badly, you expect. You clear your throat. May I introduce you to your new king consort? Your servants blow trumpets to signal the Finfolk's prince's arrival. He steps out beside you, his feet slapping on the marble, slap, 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 and waves awkwardly. I will do my best to bring our people together. For too long, land and sea have failed to understand each other. A collective gasp ripples through the ranks of nobles. Someone faints. One of the patricians spits out a mouthful of wine. By the 9th, the monarch has married a fish. Someone fetched the archbishop. Oh, defiance went up to 6. By the old gods, you married a Finfolk over one of our eligible candidates? Yes, Mom, I did. Huh. At least you found a match with royal blood. I'm hoping this marriage will herald a new era of tolerance. The nobles muttered darkly amongst themselves. Let me rebel! And my mom is actually trying to rebel as well. Stop rebelling! Phoenix hasn't been able to rebel in days. Because the game always tries to prevent me from rebelling, I have to take what rebellions I can get. Rebel, rebel. You have 8 stability, no need to fear for the weak paths. Queen Mother being practical. We are royal as well. That is true, but you are only noble. My Finfolk prince is actually multi-royalty. No, Mom, stop rebelling! Again she tries to rebel. The nobles mutter darkly amongst themselves. News of your Finfolk husband spreads like wildfire throughout the kingdom. It's not long before an outraged archbishop is petitioning the council. Your Majesty, this undersea wedding is not legitimate. Finfolk traditions have no authority in this kingdom. And I will not allow your fishy friend to step a single webbed foot into St. Bertrand's Cathedral. Let the royal wedding go ahead in the cathedral. The wedding shall take place in secular venue. No wedding, the monarch already got married under water. I'm going to veto the no wedding option. Go and vote. And the pets definitely want to get B happening. So the others would want to vote A. So if you're a Baron or a Chief, you would want to vote A to go against the pets in this. Your mom, don't stop rebelling! Alright, let the royal wedding go ahead in the cathedral. F you, Archbishop! So that was pretty stupid of me, so I did say F you instead of fuck. Just to make sure that I do it correctly and that I still give my middle finger. And now I said fuck anyway, twice. Your wedding to the Finfolk Prince is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Commoners travel from every corner of the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Many nobles refuse to attend the event. Even now, they're still furious that you're marrying a Finfolk. On the day of the ceremony, the streets are packed, but St. Bertrand's Cathedral is nearly empty. But when you walk down the aisle to see Glorb waiting by the altar, nothing else matters. And nothing else matters! Do you take this fish as your lovely wedded husband? I object! It is the Archduke Shomo of Saul! And we do want to marry him as well, because look at his amazing grace. This is... Oh! He looks like the one from Vox Machina, the merchant. It's just... chef's kiss. So fucking... desirable. Add him to the royal harem. Yes! I do want to add him to my harem. You'd recognize that figure anywhere. It's Archduke Shomo, the man who had been betrothed to the Finfolk Prince, until you swooped in. You stole my husband! Snake! Fiend! I want my island! The Archduke is swiftly bundled away by security, but you suspect that's not the last you've heard from him. You turn your attention back to the Archbishop, who's rolling his eyes. I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. Now get the fuck out of here. You're greeted outside the cathedral by a huge cheering crowd. The nobles and the church may not like it, but the common folk adore your new Finfolk husband. Stability up to 9, authority up to 6. They like me! They really like me! You and your husband head back to your palace, where you celebrate long into the night. Oh my! It's hours before the two of you have any time alone. Oh, I was thinking a different thing there. Service customs are so fascinating. I was particularly impressed by your land horses. Our land horses! Oh! You know what? This is a war I can get behind. Love war! Love is a battlefield. The war of love! So what now? I can't stay above water for more than a week, and my people still need a leader. Visit as often as you can. I will. I couldn't bear being apart for long. Let's hope your nobles will get used to my presence. They'll quickly realize how amazing you are. Well, let's not worry about it tonight. You're right, of course. Care to join me in bed? No time like the present. Come here, my darling spouse. Oh my, you don't get much sleep. Oh my. The church condemns you, but the peasants are on your side for once. Across the kingdom, more and more ordinary people are striking up relationships with Finfolk and getting married in the shallows. We get more Finfolk marriages. Yay! See ya, Chaos. Oh, okay, I've gotta go. King Order has requested we cook dinner and stop streaming. Stop working too. Alright, enjoy your dinner. I actually thought Phoenix was saying bye-bye to Chaos overall instead of Chaos and Order. Okay, you're married to the Fish Prince. Now time for chaos to return. No, that checks out. You celebrated with your harem. But yeah, enjoy your dinner, Chaos. We'll try to stop by again later if you're still streaming. Ah, awesome. My food is ready. Be back in half an hour. Okay, enjoy your food, Mom. Hyper marriage! Yay! The improved relations between sea and shore are particularly beneficial for the coast, where Finfolk happily herd fish into coastal nets. Farming went up to 7. A clairvoyant visit. It's Mom! Your greatness! Your greatness! Chief Phoenix Rising has been having prophetic dreams. It is true, I see a rebellion before us. I can part the veil betwixt now and some way off. Give me a prophecy then. I look to the future and it speaks through me. No more, no less. For one thing, Baron Eisenberg should beware of onion soup. Eisenberg, do not eat onions. Well, I know what to do with this prophet. Keep an eye on those chiefs, they are on stage 2 of their plot. Exactly, never! I love my onions! Banco! And the color green will bring bad fortune to noble pets that which lurks. But he is green as a pet! What are you saying, Phoenix? That he can't say wear his own colors? But that's my favorite color! Please, your majesty, have her foretell the future for the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. So, what we'll do... I cannot veto something. That is annoying. I want to throw her into the dungeons. That also has the highest percentage. For working out the B option. Of course, Phoenix wants to become an official advisor. Never! I love my onions. I already read that. With all the voting chat in between, sometimes I accidentally read the same thing over. But loving the onions is a good thing to read over. Alright, throw this charlatan into the dungeon. The dungeon with you, Phoenix. I'm just trying to help the kingdom with my insight. You are against green onions. How dare you? We love our green onions. No! It failed! XCOM! We had 70%! What? But your highness! Chief Phoenix Rising yells out as the watch hauls her away. The monarch's iron grip will rust and crumble away. Beware! Beware! So the authority went up and then it went down again. Her words echo as the door slam. Nobles start muttering to each other and glancing at you. Could she be right? So... costly crossbows. It changed nothing. Except for a death for Phoenix. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Snap. Much ado about nothing. The kingdom will burn! Burn! No, Phoenix. I know you're a Phoenix and you love fire as a Phoenix. But please don't burn it. As you're walking beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Baron Banco approaches, out of breath and raving frantically. They have a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled in one hand. Great God, my liege! I nearly took your head off! Tell me in 5 words or less why I shouldn't have you executed? I didn't mean to finger slit! Damn, that was 6, wasn't it? Okay, just because you said 6 words, off you for your head. I will be nice for you. Sorry to scare you, I just want to show you this crossbow. Can shoot 3 bolts a minute and punch through his median armor at 500 yards. Beautiful, isn't she? Trouble is, to achieve such accuracy and power, she needs to be crafted from spring wood. It grows only in the forests of the coast, and those coastal bastards charge exorbitantly for it. What does this have to do with me? The barons of the marsh are guarding your borders, your majesty, and yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If you want to keep your kingdom safe, the pass must stop price gouging. Your august majesty, this is outrageous. The barons just want a bargain. Let's see. So I can do anything, so vote for yourself. So there are a lot of changes going on there, especially with military, trade and defiance and your personal wealth. Oh, I already finished my drink. Luckily, I thought ahead of myself and I got myself a second drink. Okay, order the Pats to send Springwood to the Barons for free. Vote fee. That's below. Free? Free? And how are we supposed to pay for it to be cut down, chopped up and transported? Defiance went up to 8, oh no! You have to be resourceful, won't you? Ha! The council have spoken. Huzzah! The Pats struggle to compensate for their losses. There will be tough times ahead. Trade went down and patricians' wealth went down. Military is now at 8 for the march. Yeah, this is bullshit. Who voted for that? Well, the march. And I think you too, Lurks. Phoenix wants to rebel. I can understand that. But you're a chief, Phoenix. You're not even a Pat. We're outnumbered. This would never work. Outnumbered. Outmatched. Amidst dark and foreboding forests, a small squat castle stands watch over the martial border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Great God! Those other regions still throw their military weight around, eh? It's Eisenberg. Sadly, yes, says Warmfather. We need to prove to these fools that the only army this kingdom needs is ours. The Baron's aim is to lower the other regions' combined military to 8 or less. And it's now at 9. So almost there, almost there. Just one more. By the way, what's Sarah's ambition? I need to get authority as high as possible. Yeah, Sarah wants authority. And the season. An island dowry. Glorp! Sarah! I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes. Close my eyes. When you open them again, you're looking at a map. There's a new dot in the middle of the Ghost Sea. Did a fly crap on my map? No, silly. I've raised a new island for you. Call it a wedding present. When you announce the good news, the marshal is ecstatic. Even your nobles are grudgingly impressed. Let's see what the council wants to do with this new island. I'm going to veto the no need. We are going to use the island for something. So either faith up, trade up, or military up. And while you're voting, I'm quickly going to grab a sweater because my arms are really cold. Yay! My house Slytherin sweater doesn't get seen by the green screen thing. I do look like 3 times as big, but it's so nice and soft. Love it. I love it. Go B, Pat. No, Worm, we don't want coastal military up. Worm, did you know A goes against Baron Gall? But yeah, at least stability is serene now. For the Queen! Yay, Wormfather, thank you! Gag, all the barons are loyalist traitors. Let's continue. Turn it into a military outpost for the coast. The new island is completely devoid of vegetation, but a perfect place to build a fortress. Soon the coast has command of the surrounding waters. Stability up to 10 and military to 5. I'm glad you like it. Yay, glurp. Glurp, glurp. The crab bubble bursts. Bad news, Your Majesty. A new reef has been discovered which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. How could this be? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exception of a few pets. Curiously, Lady Pat Chaos and Order, the very same Pat who first began the crab craze, recently sold all her crabs as a huge profit, just before the crash. Wow, she now has 3250. Pat, let's work together and get stability down and rebel. Ad break. Oh, I could roll with that. My fucking money! Let me know when the ad break is done. I really hate those ad breaks, but I am watching my stream. Oh, I got a message. What message did I get? Sorry. I got... someone gifted me a subscription to one of my friends. Yay! Sorry, I got distracted. I'm not sure how to stop the ad breaks from running. I even have my stream manager on, but it doesn't even say the option for snoozing the ads. I can't click it. So even if I were to watch my chat through the stream manager, I can't do anything about the ads. Just let me know when the ads are finished. And then we can figure it out after that. I am thinking, should I do something? Sorry, I am getting distracted. Let's go and quickly... Only lost 150. It ain't much at all. I think the ad break probably is done, so let's continue. Okay, ads are over. Awesome. I did wait for you, Eisenberg. I just read out messages in chat in between. And saw if I could do anything about the ads, but unfortunately I can't. The option for stopping the ads is grayed out. It tells me I can't click on it to snooze it, so I'm sorry about that. Curiously, Lady Pat Chaos and Order recently sold it all. Something must be done. You summon your council to discuss the crab price crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the Pat's benches. So, what I think you guys want to do... I think you want to... lower my treasury. What do you want to do? Either lower my treasury or arrest Chaos and Order. Just because arresting Chaos and Order is just fun to do. I will put an iron choice on one of them. So if you decide to vote on that, at least I will get some authority along. Yeah. The power of Schadenfreude. Exactly. It is exactly like that. something bad happens and we laugh at it, but at the same time I do get some joy from it. So I get some joy from something bad happening. So the treasury goes down, which I don't like, but at least I get some authority. So, me, all good, all good. Plus, this takes Defiance down. So, I don't know why Phoenix is voting for that, because Phoenix wants a rebellion, but no rebellion for Phoenix. That is... Continue. Trade up. Ah, right. Yes. Your help is appreciated by the Pats and the many ailing industries that are popped back up. Let us never speak of crabs again. No! Crabs! Authority went up to 8, trade up to 6, defiance down to 6, and treasury down to 2200. Trade up, can't rebel with 10 stability anyway. Ah, nice. I didn't even know that, to be honest. I thought if you had Defiance at 10, you might be able to still. A military proposal. Yeah, from time to time, Phoenix does her scheme as a side gig. Exactly. Just as a side gig. The rebellion always comes first. Wormfather, your majesty, for too long the barons have shouldered the burden of defending the kingdom's border with Ashmead. It's just not fair. Don't you think the chiefs and the Pats should carry their own weight? You're right, probably. I know I am. The chiefs and Pats should send us a battalion of soldiers, each to man the border the wall. And if they have any sense, they'll listen. Start your voting. Also, step 1 of my personal scheme is through. On a step 2 scheme. 2-step scheme. Ooh, let me know when you get step 2 done. Because we definitely want your scheming, your personal scheme. We want to know about your personal scheme at least. Okay. Ooh, it's going between A and C. Step 1 is raising authority and stability to 8 or more each. Ah. So that... it's up to you. Help your loyal Baron, Sarah. The chiefs and Pats should each send a full battalion to the march, which Defiance down for the Barons, which is already at 0. And military up. Well, up and down. The system's worked so far. Let's not change it. I'm going for A. I helped you get married. Oh no, I'm sorry, Dragon. I didn't think about that. I knew you'd understand, Your Majesty. Things are feeling fairer already. Soon the marcher walls are manned by sentries from distant parts of the kingdom. The chiefs and patricians are drastically...
Cheer 100, thank you, my queen.
Ah, thank you, my worm. Yay. You're awesome. You're all awesome in chats. Soon the marcher wall is manned by sentries from distant parts of the kingdom. The chiefs and patricians are drastically weakened, their armies divided. Meanwhile, thousands of marcher troops who had been forced to guard the realm, even in times of civil war, are now looking for something to do. Ooh, military went up to 10 for the barons. Ouch! End the season. Far away, at a small castle near the edge of the kingdom, the barons' plot is gaining pace. Ha! The kingdom's militaries are in shambles. Those pansies couldn't fight their way through a field of rabbits. I've drafted the reform proposals as planned. The council will be more than happy to follow our lead. Good, but we must ensure they don't get skittish. The kingdom must be stable for our proposal to work. Grand, a calm before the storm. For the next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must raise stability to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Oh! Barons, did you sort of scheme me without me knowing it, that you already knew what was going to happen, I would just say, step 1 was the most difficult to achieve of the 2. The second will be much easier than this. Banco! Phoenix gets so angry from not getting to rebel. Oh, of course you guys will fund just the 1 coin in my games. Every single time. Oh, you silly billies. You're awesome. You are bloody awesome. Monument is funded, authority up. Yay, we like that. Which goes against the pets, unfortunately for them, but goes for good for Rui, and trade up for the chiefs. Right, and the season. A Salish assassin. Help me! Help me, my barons! One bright morning, you are taking a stroll in the palace gardens, arm in arm with your beloved husband Glorp. And with the help of my Finfolk villagers, we can build underwater roads, which open up trade between. Glorp is interrupted when a black-clad figure wielding a crossbow pops out of a mulberry bush and takes careful aim at his heart. No! Time seems too slow. One of your Marcher veterans rushes forwards and dives in front of your husband. Thank you, Marcher! The bolt strikes them in the stomach, sending them crashing to the floor. The rest of your honor guard rush forward and chop the would-be assassin to pieces! To pieces! By the depths, my life flashed before my eyes. Your Majesty, are you alright? How's the king consort? One of my honor guards is badly hurt. Help him! A physician is on their way. While we wait, let me examine the assassin's body. You do realize that with nothing better to do, I'll just support the monarch out of spite, right? Human sushi! Yes, that viper is human sushi. See the squid tattoo on the face of her face? That's the mark of the blue octopus, an assassin's guild from Sal. It seems Archduke Shomo is still annoyed that you stole his husband. He can be my little harem body. Just have sex with both of us, you pirate. Evidently, the Archduke has decided that if he can't have me, no one can. So let me see. What I'm going to do, I am going to... what should I veto? Because I do want to declare war, but it's only a 30% chance. You know what? I'm going to do an iron choice, just in case. What I think you're going to choose is B. Start your voting. You do realize that with nothing better to do... to war! Of course, Phoenix wants stability to go down, just having that slight chance at rebellion. Oh, Phoenix and your rebellions. Someone needs to make a meme about Phoenix and her rebellions. If there isn't already one. Oh, hi Sansa. We got a Sansa kitty to say hello. She's showing her butt to you guys. And now going on my lap. Oh, I've got the really comfortable sweater on. That's why she's here. Kitty! Yes, it's our little sweet Sansa kitty. Let me just show you on the good webcam. 1 second. Oh! Sansa. Original. There we go.
Let me show you the little kitty. Little kitty. Kitty? Salsa kitty? Kitty!
Kitty. Yeah, it's a little bit too much stuff in here. Kitty! Oh. I come with the camera and immediately she leaves. She's like, nope, not the camera, not the camera. Smoolie! You finally made it to one of the streams. Do you want to join this game? So this is a game where Twitch chat tries to defeat me as the monarch and tries to get their own person on the throne. You can join by !join and then he, she or they. And in between I will let you know how the game works. Phoenix Rising the Second? When did I die? When we put you into the dungeons. With all your woo magic. At least she got her own chair next to you. Yeah, she does. It really is, because otherwise she's constantly going onto the keyboard. So I've got a whole computer chair just for the kitty. And I also got a scratching pole behind me.
Hello there.
Hey Adam, welcome in. Will you join as well? Let me see which group you joined. Smoothie, you joined the Patricians. So you want to get my authority down. It's now at 9. And you want to get it down to 5 or less, or 4 or less. And during these rounds you can vote by !mark vote and then the letter, so A, B, C or D. Hey sweetheart, I hope you're well. Yes, I am. It was my birthday yesterday. And just doing good right now. I was arrested, you murdered me! Murderer! I am a murderer. I mean, if I can execute one of you, I will, just because it's fun. I may join later. How are you, birthday girl? I'm good, thanks. I did sleep a lot. Last night I only woke up at 3:30 p.m. this morning. There's Kitty again! Look! It's the kitty! Kitty!
Salsa kitty! Ah, get me out of her arms! Get me out!
But you got a little bit of Kitty. Happy belated birthday to you, awesome person. Aw, you are awesome as well. But let's continue the game. Declare war on the Alfsal. XCOM gods, be with us. Voting has closed. It's a short, bloody war, fought entirely at sea. Dozens of ships are sunk. Thousands of sailors drown or are massacred in ship-to-ship combat. No, it failed! XCOM, why? Yeah, I couldn't sleep either last night. Yeah, I had a really hard time getting to sleep, and when I finally fell asleep, I slept for a long, long time. Unfortunately, most of the casualties are coastal. The Salage victory is undeniable, and you are forced to come to a humiliating peace. Authority went down to 8, and military is now at 1 for the coast. Think about Burn. What is happening with Burn? Did I miss something? This includes a hefty gold tribute. Or do you mean Burn as the little ferret from the drawings that you made? Oh, treasury to 200! Oh, my heart! My heart! Haha, pleasure doing business with you. Why won't you just join my harem instead? Can I pay you off with sexy times? I'm not a prostitute, not at all. But sexy times? Come join my little harem. The deceased. I'm okay with this turn of events. Nah, just insomnia. Wow, that treasury looking low, it really is. The elderly Chief Marietta, a cousin many times removed of Chief the Dragon of War, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? A better end than most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty, she stayed at home in the north most of the time, enjoying herself. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for her estate. Chief Marietta was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family, says Smooley. By the old gods, that's a pitiful claim. So what am I going to do? So I want the treasury to go up, which is A, B, or D. So what I will do, I will actually veto C. Just because that will at least give me a little bit of treasury. Little bit of money. I see where this is going. Bon, this is my family stuff. You will help me, right? Of course, Dragon, of course. You are his brother after all. Brothers, stick together. Stick together forever and ever and ever. I didn't know what that was. That was weird. Okay. So claim the estate for the treasury. The fuck is wrong with all of you? Why are you taking my fam's money? Phoenix voting for the Defiant sub option is kinda predictable. Even other pets don't have the spark of greed anymore. Feels bad, man. Exactly. Do you remember that game where the pets had 0 military, 0 money, none of the pets had any wealth in their pockets, and still they got the 5 rebellion victory points? That was just bloody amazing. And then they still lost with the 5 rebellion victory points because the loyalists also got 5 victory points, and it went on to a victory of the scheme. I was in that game. We rebelled. Maybe I'm giving you a false sense of security. We had a Fitzalbert with us. Exactly, Fitzalbert was a secret weapon, after all. The treasurer is delighted, the nobles are far less so. Defiance went up to 5 and 7. But we have some treasury back again. Wagons quickly roll in from Chief Mariotta's estate, laden with expensive fur coats, old chalices, and antique ceramics. All these new riches crowd the treasury, but give it a charming atmosphere. Alright, the jousting tournament. Ooh! Your Majesty, the Barons of the March have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic. Wonderful, I will compete myself. Superb, Your Majesty, I will send your acceptance directly. Well, no more bankruptcy event. Thank God for that. I do really badly with a lack of money. I mean, my first game I had inflation and killed the entire treasury. A few times over even. Yes, I love me some jousting. Yes, I do too. Back in the north, Chief Dragon of War is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Not everyone is in the mood for celebrating, however. No developments, I'm afraid. The giants aren't willing to commit. Not yet anyway. What's the problem? They leave their brains in the ice caves again? Or are they too scared to take on a measly monarch? Nay, not enough plunder. We must make the other regions bigger, juicier targets. The chief's aim is to raise other regions' combined trade to 12 or more, and it's now at 11. Almost there. Well, I gotta go. See you later. Alright, thank you for jumping into the game, Willurks. See you later. I will do a common tax. I'll be nice to you. End the season. A special guest. The barons have assembled upon a jousting field, watching from tall stands. The place is buzzing with excitement. A servant straps on your armor and helps you mount your horse. She hands you your lance and you ride out onto the field. Welcome, one and all. We have a most thrilling guest today, says Eisenberg. As you ride your horse past the stands, nobles gasp and stare. Blow a kiss at the Baron. Cheering erupts and the nobles stamp so hard that the stands tremble. When the jousting starts, you quickly realize your opponents swerve each time they approach. They don't want to hurt the monarch, puts a dent in the challenge really. Bracing match, isn't it? You're beating everyone soundly! I'm going to make the most of my advantage. It failed with 80%! With 80 bloody percent XCOM! No! Bad XCOM! Jousting is best sport ever. Needs more of it. I totally agree with it. In my country, there's a jousting event every single year.
Welcome, Raiders.
I haven't touched
Choose your fate.
I'm not going to.
Watch the show.
Or
Or
watch the show.
No.
So.
Slight bulge. Oh God.
So. Welcome in. Lovely So. Everyone go and follow our lovely So. She actually made our overlay. And she is a friend of us all. We love our So. So go and give her a follow and give her all the love. Oh, you played some
I
World
am
of
so
Warcraft.
jiggly.
Nice. Go and add me on World of Warcraft as well if you don't have that on Battle.net.
Oh yeah, that's the
Give
stuff.
me a
Did you
private
already
message
said? That's
on. Give me a private message on Discord if you don't have my Battle.net account yet. I will go and add you, and then we can play together at some point. Because I also have World of Warcraft. I've played since the beginning and then long time off. And sort of off and on now and again. Also Adam and Fish also play it often enough. Okay, I will need to go lay down for I have a headache. Oh no! Feel better soon. I'll see you back later. Make sure to get your rest, So. All the love to you, my sweetheart. For any of the raiders who came in, welcome in. I am Sarah the Fox. Welcome into my fox lair. I am a variety gamer and there's always a lot of chaos. We are wholesome but dirty. And right now we are playing King of the Castle, which is a game with the Twitch chats. Everyone in chat can join by typing in !join followed by your pronouns. So !join, he, she or they. And you will be put into one of the regions, the barons, the chiefs and the bats. And all of you have your specific schemes to try and get me off my throne. And I've got my own scheme to get the 40 up and get a child. To keep the throne or give the throne to my child. And every time we get events where things happen. And you guys also come here as a character. Very fun game and you can join in as well. But thank you for raiding in. Dinner ready, be right back in 15 minutes. Alright, enjoy your dinner, Bunko. Let's continue the game there. Most of your opponents don't even dare to touch you. One barely taps you with their lance. One deliberately falls off his own horse rather than risk regicide. Stability challenge failed. As the tournament loses its edge, the audience spends more time chatting than watching the action. The barons mutter that it isn't very sporting to play that way. At the end of the tournament, Baron Eisenberg hands you a bag of gold as your prize with a strained, toothy smile. Jousting is a serious business in the marsh. Defiance went up to 2, but at least we got some treasury. Good, go. Without Bunko, we have a chance. Nice. No, don't be defiant against me, you barons. A risky wager. It's Lady Pat Chaos. Hold on to your mask, hats and other accessories, everyone. Chief Phoenix Rising II is about to lose a huge amount of money. Bah, You're the one who lose it all. Your boat's nothing but a leaky little top. Phoenix, I only just realized you finally have some hair. It might be a short haircut, but you're finally not bald. Tank everything before Bonko comes back. No, don't do that. Ha, your esteemed highness, do you hear this nonsense? Oh ho, a game is afoot. Quite so, your serene highness. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. You do know the coastal waters are dangerous. Depths below, your serene highness. I'm a patrician. We practically learn to sail before you can walk. She's talking rubbish, your greatness. My niece's little carve will easily beats that. Chaos and Order's old trireme? No questions asked. Let's see. What do we want to happen? I will try to sponsor both nobles. Start your voting. You can vote by exclamation mark vote A, B, C, or D. Of course, Phoenix want to sponsor Phoenix. I am so surprised by that. So surprised. Worm, you accidentally wrote fight. Ah, you already noticed it. Awesome. Alright, a lot of people are having dinner at this time, so I'm going for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are going to sponsor Phoenix. Voting has closed. I mean, I could have gone for 40 down, but I had to go for me. Understandable that you had to go for yourself. God bless you, one and all. Soon the Pats won't be the only brave ones braving the ocean depths. So Phoenix now has 2300 wealth. And Viance went down for the cheese spot, up for the ghosts. Phoenix Rising, the second little boat is soon ready. A new flag is added bearing a huge, strangely discolored rendition of your face. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon, both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your August Majesty, I understand you elected to sponsor Chief Phoenix Rising the first, the second. Would you fancy a small wager, since everyone says you're sure she'll win? What sort of wager are we talking about? A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, your serene highness. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have great fortune. Yes, I'd love to. Oh, excellent. Then where shall you place your bets? You know what? Even though I gave Phoenix Rising the money, I want the Bats Defiance to go down. So I am going to bet on Chaos and Order. Give more chaos! A fascinating choice. To sponsor one but bet on the other. Perhaps that shows your true opinion, Oh, Phoenix with a sad face. I'm sorry. But I'm only going to bet 100 gold. 100 gold it is. Excellent. You will not regret this. You return to the capital to await news of the race. I'm not even going to watch the race. How boring. Modernization proposals. Your Highness, the Barons of the Marsh plan to have the council push through a number of military reforms. For the good of the kingdom! The greater good! The greater good, they say, but the reforms are designed to consolidate marcher control over our ranks. What can I do? The Barons are waiting for a period of stability that will allow them to pass the necessary amendments while everyone's guard is down. Unless there are some drastic developments within the next few months, I predict that the Barons will be proposing these military reforms very soon. You bring the revelations, which the Barons wholeheartedly denied, to the Council. So, either accuse the Barons of treason, which brings stability down, authority up, stall the military reforms with a host of legal quibbles, or allow the reforms to pass unhindered. Start your voting. So you can vote by exclamation mark vote and the letter. And if you're new into the stream and have not joined, before you can vote, you have to type in exclamation mark join. And then followed by your pronouns. By the way, any of the raiders who came in from Zozo, make sure that you actually go to my own Twitch channel, so I actually get the viewers as well, because otherwise I will not get the numbers up. So make sure to go to, let me just type it in, twitch.tv/SerraFox. Because then I will get the viewers as well. And that helps. That always helps. We are going to delay the scheme for 1 season. For the Queen! Yay, we're fodder for me! For me! Chaos! It's Eisenberg going like, Worm! What are you doing? Worm! You call upon the best legal scholars in the kingdom. Your chancellor digs deep into the dusty records to find any laws that might be to your advantage. The Barons will no doubt push past each obstacle with enough effort, bribery and coercion, but the Council has at least bought you time. The Barons' stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Alright, let's end the season. I am going for the golden choice, so when I choose that, you guys will get some personal money. An island discovered. It's Mooli. We've heard from the boating competition around the coast, Your August Majesty. I have a letter from Chief Phoenix Rising III. Thank the gods, though we weathered the storm, we found a tiny deserted island that wasn't on our maps, where we could rest and shelter. Chaos and Order wasn't so lucky. She was blown off course, and I haven't seen her since. The fool! Did Chaos die? I have called it Phoenix Rising II's land, and officially claim it for the chiefs. What a beautiful name, Phoenix. What a beautiful name. My islands! Yes, it is, Phoenix. Yes, it is. Depths below. Surely this new island belongs to the coast. It's in the sea. That's what we do. It's a legitimate claim. Jealous that the chiefs are better at marine discovery than you patricians, eh? Your Serene Highness, surely you cannot entertain this nonsense. This could be of great strategic importance to the coasts. So, I am going to give you personal money if you make it Serra's lands. Take it to the Crown lands. Make everyone angry, except for myself. I like that there's an option that says Phoenix Rising should just concentrate on winning the race. For bloody sake. I do like money. Yes, understandable. Oh, the money. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, get out of the way. I just got someone who went online on Steam, so it pops right in front of the continue button. Continue. Take it for the Crown's lands. It's Serra's land now. depths below. This is a disgrace. So Defiance went up to 9 for the coast and Defiance up to 5 for the north. Still, an outpost in the sea brings you a bit more respect from the neighboring countries. And transport ships can rest and repair on the island, bringing more money. Ha! Danger Fonts! Welcome in! Thank you for the follow. Oh, do you want to join the game as well? Yes, you will. Let me check who you joined. You have joined the Pats, who are a big group. The others only have 3 nobles each, but the Pats have 5. Welcome in. You are trying to get the 40 down, which is quite difficult because it's at 9 and you want it down to 4. Kako, thank you for the follow as well. Will you join the game? Hi there, Kako. Welcome in. Awesome to see you guys. How are you both doing? You can join into the game by typing in !join and then your pronoun. And then your character will appear and you can vote on decisions. Have both of you played it before? If you have, I will not explain it, but if you haven't, well, we actually have one person who's new, so I will actually explain it. We have Smooly who's new, so every time something happens, I will explain what you have to do. Kako, you have joined the Chiefs. You want the trade to go of the other regions to go up to 12 or more, and it's now at 11, so you're almost there with your scheme. So what this game is about, I am the monarch, you guys are nobles in your own little region, the barons, the chiefs and the pats. I have my own little scheme of a 40. I want my 40 to go up as much as possible and get a child. And you guys also have your own little schemes going on. So the barons, the red ones, want to have stability high, which they have already done. The pats want the 40 down to 4, which is still a long way to go. And the chiefs want to get the other regions straight up to 12 or more, which is almost there. You guys win either if you get 3 schemes done or with a rebellion, and I win if I get my child and also like a second scheme after I get my child. So far I have not won yet. Every single time you nobles have won, so I am really looking forward to finally winning a game. I have seen some videos before but never played. Yep, been enjoying a few games today. Ah, nice to hear. Yes, I absolutely love this game. I've played it quite a few times already and I'm really glad for the developers that it's been very popular during the Next Fest event. Because it's a really great game. Anyway, let's continue the game while we're at it. Still, an outpost in the sea brings you a bit more respect from the neighboring countries. Transport ships can rest and repair on the island, bringing more money to the capital through the new trade route. A 40 went up and treasury went up. Meanwhile, tension rises in the capital as the nobles wait to hear what discoveries the race has in store next. Alright, the finest meat. We do love some meat. I love meat. Meat is so good. Kako, it's you! You just entered the game. But here is your awesome, lovely looking character. And back with a full belly. Ah, good Banco. What did you eat? Did you enjoy your dinner? Your Highness, the seasons have not been kind to us in the north. We face poor harvests and miserable farmers. I beg of you, send aid. Oh, well, what do you people need? What people? No, I am to be wed, your greatness. And when that day comes, I will drink only the finest meat. But with farms in their current state, we lack the honey. So you must bring back the bees. Not the bees! Not the bees! Always the bees! Force the farmers of the north to don their fancy wicker suits, and we shall all drink our fill of honey wine. So let's see what we want to do. I want to get B. B for the bees. Pass a law that mandates beekeeping in the north. All the bees. You can vote by exclamation mark, vote, and then the letter. So exclamation mark, vote A, B, or C. Not the fucking bees. Bees. Well, hello there. No aids for the north. I did enjoy dinner. Baked potatoes. Yay, we love our potatoes. Oh, the potatoes. First world problems. It does sound like me. Nice. Awesome. I mean, we do love our meat. We definitely want to have some honey meat at your wedding. Bunko, stop it! Bunko is causing more chaos. All the chaos. Alright, I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Do nothing, this is ridiculous. I'm not causing chaos, but order! I mean, especially now that chaos and order is gone eating dinner, we definitely need someone for both the chaos and the order in 1 second. Someone popped up on Steam with their little thingy, and I can't click continue. Continue. Well, stop it! Go back to chaos! Felix wants all the chaos. Furious Chief Kako storms from your throne room. You doubt you'll receive an invitation to his wedding? No, but I want to join the wedding. Defiance went up to 6 for the chiefs. About my heir. My baby. Will, you're finally married. Let's do a bit of screenshot because this is not... this is supposed to be well. It went about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together, just because I want a fish as the new monarch. That is known. It is known. I mean, now you guys, even if you don't win, you do want to have a fish as the new monarch. So go and vote for the monarch win this time around. Also, birthday present for me to get a monarch win. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Oh my. End the season. Zero the second shall be half Finfolk. Yes! They will. After several rounds of deliberations, the council approves wide-ranging reforms to the kingdom's standing armies. The barons are the major contributors to this new model army, having volunteered their expertise and manpower in these trying times. Their newfound authority brings riches to the march, merchants seeking to sell arms, mercenaries seeking employment, and even young peasants looking to defend their kingdom. Trade went up to 6. Which makes the chief finally get their scheme done. Meanwhile, in a foreboding Marcher fortress, the barons are celebrating. Ha! I can hardly believe they went for it, says Wormfather. This is all well and good, but we have not won yet. We must make our final preparations before we take control. Alright, barons, you can vote. Either raise the military, which is already at 10, or lower the authority, which is at 9 and pretty difficult to do. Oh, guys, we definitely want to stop this from happening. Yes, Bonko, help me! Help your monarch! Help your monarch! Thank you for the hydrate, Bonko. I definitely need hydration. My throat is definitely feeling it. Yikes, we just kicked the chiefs up to quietly force the monarch to abdicate. Lower authority. I mean, even if you win, at least you don't kill me, so... yay! Thank you, Barons! It will be difficult, but we try not to win. You guys are awesome. Good little Barons. Grand, it's settled then. With our new model army in control of the kingdom's military, we need only knock the monarch down a few more notches to force abdication. For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 5 or less. Alright, good luck. Now both you and the pets are on the same side. So, you're on the third part of the scheme, but a quite difficult one at that. Then Ragnarok at the second, but they just finished that one. And they are, the pets are still, the chiefs are on the second one, and the pets are still on the first one. I hope you guys work as hard stopping the chiefs' plans as working to kill our own. That way they can't rebel without making us barons win. You say that like it would stop me. True, I mean Phoenix wants a rebellion at any point. Luckily Phoenix is not in the pet team this time. A storm at sea. Phoenix Rising III II has sent word that she escaped a nasty storm on her voyage. But Lady Pat's Chaos and Order hasn't been so lucky. She was blown off course and the crew's running out of food. Your August Majesty, surely in the interest of fairness, we should send some supplies. By the old gods, why? If she fell foul of a storm, that's her fault. Wow, rude, Mom, rude. But this is a boat race, not a competitive fast. Does she deserve to perish, your esteemed highness? So... You know what? I am going to give you some personal wealth if you go for... Oh, if you go for which? No, you know what? I'm just going to go for one of them. You're not going to get personal wealth because I don't know which one you're going to choose. Start your voting. Each scheme is 3 steps, so it says what step you're on. Oh, here. I missed something. What are the little circles under the scheme? Yeah, so that is what Phoenix Rising responded to. So it's all 3 steps, and the barons, the red ones, they are already on their 3rd step, the last step. The chiefs are on their 2nd step, and the pets are on their 1st step. By the way, I'm almost done with my 2nd and final step of my personal scheme. Ooh, exciting, Banco. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Ah, you were just too late, Worm. So either send extra supplies to Chief Phoenix Rising III II as a prize for weathering the storm, or have the treasurer send supplies to Chaos and Order. Oh, that is difficult. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some treasury money to send it to Chaos and Order. Because we do not want their defiance to go up to 10 and be able to rebel. Yeah. Continue. D doesn't use treasury. Oh, I didn't notice. I thought both of them use the treasury. They've only got 1 military. Oh no. Oh, and now the North is up to 8 defiance. Oh no. The pets applaud your decision while the chiefs mutter about the monarch's favoritism. The next you hear, the northern boat is in the end. The race is nearly over. Why? I'm doing such a good job. Such a good job. Yes, rebellion! No, no rebellion! Stop the rebellions! You're still winning the boat race, Phoenix. A plague of rats. Lord Patrician Danger Von strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. Danger Von, you look amazing. This is such a good combination. I love that face. The fields and barns on the coast are overrun by vermin, and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Let's see what we'll do. I will give you some personal money if we choose to deliver a supply of rat poison. So you will get some personal wealth. Start your voting. Pyro, welcome in! Will you join as well? Screw the race, rebellion! Thank you, my mask is indeed very stylish. If you win the race, you win the bet money. Don't you want the money? Cats by the cats! We do love the kitty cats. But it does take a lot of treasury money away from us. If I had more money, I would have sent the kitty cats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Alright, you will get some personal money, everyone who voted on this. And it succeeded! You sent barrels of poison to the coast, closely guarded. Defiance went down to 6 for the coast. Soon, rat corpses litter the land. It's messy and poison stockpiles will take some time to recover, but the infestation is at least over. Alright, a new plague. Pyro, you are bold. You stole, Bunko stole your hair. Bunko and, Phoenix. They both stole your hair. Your Highness, the march has been struck with plague. And not just any plague, a dancing plague. Why aren't you dancing then? I haven't been infected yet, of course. Otherwise I would not be here to risk it spreading to your Highness. Well, thank you. But I just danced. It affects everyone, even dogs and cats. We don't know how it started, but it's spreading quickly. Whole villages are dancing themselves half to death. Alright, what do we want to happen? I will veto C. Start your voting. You can vote for A or B. So much plague! All the plague! We get the dancing rats hindering our little kingdom. Closing into my second step, I think my scheme will finish before the monarch win. Ha! Bunko is like, mwah, ha, ha, ha. Little evil Bunko. The evil Bunko of order. Doesn't really work like that, but still. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Quarantine the affected villages. Though the move seems drastic to some, it is the only way to be sure this plague does not become a serious problem. The barons agree to enforce your quarantine. A trade went down to 4, which makes sure that the chiefs are not on their scheme anymore. They need 2 more trades for the other regions. Phoenix wants to rebel! Oh no! It went wrong for the chiefs, so of course Phoenix wants to rebel. Only time will tell if it's an effective solution or not. End the season. Alright, for anyone who is new, you can fund on something which changes things in the game, which you can see next to this. So, stability up, authority up, trade down, farming down, faith up, authority down. And you can fund by exclamation mark fund, then the letter, so A, B, C, D, E, or F, and then the amount that you want to do. So, exclamation mark fund A 200, for example. Start your funding. Come on, chiefs, don't let the trade drop. Just a little 1 and a little 48. And in the meantime, I'm just going to have my drink. I never hydrate enough during these games, so this is the perfect time for me to just drink a bit. It went up to 500, 500! And not anymore. Ooh, some things are happening. All the things are happening. Lots of money being spread around. I love how Chaos, who just went for dinner, became very rich in the meantime. Screw you, Worm! What did Worm do? Ah, just a last minute thing to make sure nothing happened. A 40 went down and a 40 went up. So everything is balanced as it should be. Snap. Thanos snapping it away. For the queen! For me! Thank you, Worm! Easing the tension. Phoenix is getting so stressed. Because there's no rebellion happening. Your Majesty, nobles of the council. Tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends? Yes! Friendship!
Ohana means family. Family means nobody stays behind. You nobles are my family. You can be my family as well.
What do you have in mind, Chancellor? We could exchange gifts, or hold a friendly competition, a fashion show perhaps, or a game of riddles. Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on a team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? Yay! I do love that. I'm going to veto that it is a stupid idea. I want something to happen. Stitchify my sentence. Who redeemed that?
You're all my family. Let's all party together. Yay!
Welcome back, Croalus. You can vote on a party, a team building party. Ooh, that brings my treasury down to 100. But a game of riddles could be fun. It could be, for sure. Wonderful, I'll make the arrangement at once. The nobles can work together on the riddles with a hefty cash prize if they get it right. Treasury is now 100. The nobles of the council begin murmuring. This is a chance to prove the sharpness of their wits. They better brush up on their riddles. Alright, the end is near. The end as we know it. The coastal boat race is nearly at a close. I confess I hoped the coast would win the day, but it looks like that Phoenix Rising the Third, the second, will sail to victory. Lamentably, things aren't going how the monarch bet. Well, you never know if something unexpected might change things, says Pyro. Pyro, are you about to burn all the ships? Oh no, Pyro, you and your flaming doodle sacks. For instance, my copper shipment is due to intercept the race road any day now. If the ship got in the way, who knows what might happen? Oh, you and your flaming bagpipes. And disrupt the sanctity of the boat race? Right when we're about to win? That would be an outrage, says Mom. Would it really? How much are you willing to pay for me to alter my trade routes? Your greatness, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. Let's see what will happen. So, this one will bring trade up. And a 40 up as well. Trade up, a 40 up. And this one will take all the money from one of the people. Not the treasury. And a 40 up. So nothing brings it down, I think. This will... You know what? I am going to... I don't know what I want to do. I really don't know what I want to do. Go and start your voting. Guess I win my scheme then. What was your second scheme, Banco? What happened? Ooh, it's a two-way tie. Between Mom having to pay for the ship to obstruct, or absolutely not. The sanctity of the boat race must be preserved. I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. I shall wait the end of the season to see if I truly win my scheme. Chief Crow Alice can pay for the ship to obstruct Lady Pat Chaos and Order's path. What? No! This is an outrage! No, Defiance went up to 8! It's just good business. The copper must run on time after all. Defiance went down for the north. Is it your imagination, or do you spot Chief Crow Alice surreptitiously sliding a bag of gold into Baron Pyromaniac's hands? So Chief Crow Alice went down to 800 and Pyro got 1500. Baron Pyromaniac's lumbering ship makes its slow way in front of Chaos and Order's boat, blocking the way to the finish line. The copper makes its way to Tavalin in excellent time. Trade went up, which helps the chiefs. Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And it's Chief Phoenix Rising III the Second! Victory! Victory for the honor of the chiefs! I could not have done it without a generous sponsorship of Monarch Zera. Defiance went down to 6 and a 40 to 10. Hell yes! Now pay up, Chaos and Order. A patrician losing a sea race. It's a scandal. I don't know how it happened. Oh, Chaos and Order! She was the richest of all with 3450 and she has 0 money left. Oh no, poor Chaos. Poor Chaos. Thank you very much. Perhaps you'd like a rematch in a year's time. No, the rebel leader got 5749. I'm rich. No. It's your fault, Mom. Crow Alice is the one who paid for this to happen. Absolutely not. It's time for a nice holiday in my villa to relax and a lot of wine. I don't think you will have the money to do that, Chaos. Lamentably, your August Majesty, you lost your bet, but it was all good fun, wasn't it? Back in the north, merchants flocked to investigate Phoenix Rising III the Second's boat and use her sailing techniques to improve their own crafts. Trade went up to 6 for the chiefs. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Sao and Curve, some successful and others ending in watery deaths. Watery deaths, oh no. A city in flames. Is it Pyro who came in here? Fun stuff, but gotta run. Good luck, Zera. Alright, have a good night, Eisenberg. Thank you for jumping into the game. You should have bet on me after all. Yes, I should have. Your Serene Highness, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Akos. Where once there were buildings, there's now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of citizens have died. What caused the fire? This is awkward, Your Serene Highness, but the townsfolk were burning an effigy in your likeness. It tipped over and the rest is history. Well, I'm sorry to hear that your city's gone up in flames. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. So we are not able to do A or B. Either offer no help or find and punish the effigy burners responsible. I will... You know what? I will put What will I do? What will I do? I will give you personal wealth. Ah, what a difficult decision. What a difficult decision. Because this brings Defiance up, trade down. I will give you personal wealth if you offer no help at all. Oh, you were a bit too quick, Croellis. You need to put that in again. Yes, it was an effigy. It wasn't someone who may have partied too much after winning a race. Not at all, Phoenix Rising. Not at all. Just all the fire. I mean, you've got Pyro in the chat as well. So probably he helped with all the flames as well. I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. Like I said, Croellis, you were a bit too fast, so you need to put it in again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Continue. Offer no help at all. So it does bring my authority down a bit, but also the trade, which makes sure that the chiefs can't continue their scheme. You send word to the patricians of Akos that they will be expected to rebuild their own city without the monarch's help. Some path's wealth has decreased. Defiance went up to 9. No! Trade is now dynamic for the coast. Stability went down to 8. Depths below. What is the point of having a monarch in the first place? Thank you for the stretchy stretch. I will actually stand up for a second. Do a real stretch. And give a little pet to the kitty cat, who is behind me on the scratching post. I will show you the kitty, by the way. Let me show you the kitty real quickly. While I did a stretch. Oh, look, there she is. On the back of my chair. You saw a kitty jump. Let me show you a little bit closer. Little kitty cat. Look, kitty. The true queen of the kingdom. I can put kitty cam on. Kitty cam. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. I'm gonna put the normal cam back on. Come back. Go on there. Perfect. And soon a new scratching poll. Sansa! Yes, it's little Sansa, our little baby. Let's end the season. And I will just do a comment tax. I know it doesn't bring a lot of money, but I don't want your defiance to go up. End the season. Tax us! Yeah, I could have taxed the barons because you only have defiance of 2, but I still want everyone to like me. My heir, my baby, my little fish baby. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small fish child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty, it's Kako. May I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? Sera II. The gods are good, Your Majesty. I'm sure little Sera II will grow up to be a chip of the old block. Just print more money. That always helps. Why do you suddenly say Jason Momoa, Mom? Oh, fish child, a little fish child. Aquaman, now I get it. Nice. My little Jason Momoa. A game of riddles. Your Majesty, I've asked the court jester to help us with our game of riddles. Fiddly-dee, fiddly-dum. Let's test your wits and have some fun. Oh no. Privy, what walks on 4 legs, Indy? Man, it's a man! Says Danger Fons. By the 9th, that was an easy one, says Spyro. You're canny riddlers after all, have pity on this poor old fool. But since the council's mood is nigh funereal, I shall break out some new material. But over the next hour, the Chester capes around the council hall, posing riddles and occasionally hitting Lord Pat's Danger Fons with an inflated pig's bladder on a stick. Wow, finally he sings out the final and most difficult riddle of all. Let's just read chat real quickly. Got my second step scheme through, while having at least 2012 have every scheme countered for 2 seasons. Good job, Bonk. We should ask Sam if we can marry the Chester. Yes! Exactly! Let's do that. I'm also watching Stargate Atlantis again. Nice. He was definitely quite good in Stargate Atlantis. I make dogs cry. I change my shape to find me. Look in a sunless lake. What am I? Oh! Start your voting. Start your voting on what it is. What do you things think? What do you things think? Did I just call you guys things? What do you nobles think? I propose myself as the godfather of Sierra II since I won my personal scheme. Yes, you can be the godfather. Anyone else? I actually have no idea what it could be. Maybe a cod? Something beginning with C, as it is in the waters? I have absolutely no idea what it'd be. It must be the moon. Oh, it could be the moon. I've already forgot what it was. Honestly, me too. I was too busy doing a little dance and song to actually focus on what he said. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Oh, a last second vote by Banco there. I am going for the M. I didn't expect us to have to answer. No, me neither. That's also why I just continued instead of actually reading the little riddle. What say you, your majesty? Dost thou agree with thine council members? Yes, I think they're correct. Wise you are indeed, I must humbly concede. The answer is the moon! You got it right! Good job, Danger Fons. The council's wisdom has left me in awe, and what's more, it's left the monarch poor. No, don't take my money. Don't take my bloody money. The Chester cart wheels out of the council hall, leaving the nobles to celebrate their victory and sharing their cash prize amongst themselves. The finance went down for everyone, but the wealth increased for everyone. Yes, I am a master with riddles! You are Danger Fons. Good job. Good job. No, the Defiance! You cannot rebel! No rebellions for you! Prepaid. Wow, I have over 7k. That is a lot of money. The 1000 treasury used for organizing this was shared between everyone. Oh, right. Well, that's good. That's good. But yes, Phoenix Rising is really rich with the almost 7200. That is ridiculous. So much. Go make a screenshot of that yourself, Phoenix. Because that is absolutely amazing, having that much money. Bankruptcy looms. The treasury is almost empty, your highness. Where the hell did it all go? I can't possibly say, your majesty. Perhaps you have been spending a little too freely, but only on good thing, only on the joust and a game of riddles. I mean, those are good things. I have a lot of money as well with 3250 wealth. Nice. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. We could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of our predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Let's see. I'm not going to do the inflation because I always fail at the inflation. So either a 40 down or stability down. But I do want some money. I am going to sell off some royal jewelry. Just sell some stuff to us, it will come back to you. You auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 gold rings and a jeweled scepter to the nobles. It is a humiliating affair. Selling off symbols of power makes you look weak and desperate. A 40 went down to 8. Oh, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do, says the Wormfather. Baron Wormfather's wealth has decreased to 1950 and the treasury is now 800. Hey, check out the scepter. It's like I'm the monarch, says Danger Funds. Danger Funds now has 2000 and treasury is now 1300. Vote rebel! No, Mom! Stop the rebellions! My mom really wants to rebel. She is just like you, Phoenix. All the ladies in this game want to rebel, apparently. Alright, and the year. A capital proposition. It's Baron Bunkel. Fantastic! Our soldiers are renowned throughout the kingdom and beyond. We've awarded so many medals that they can serve a full plate meal in a pinch, Your Highness. Granted, we've had our issues with them getting restless, but even so, they've gone from strength to strength. Why don't I transfer some of our best troops to help police the capital? They'd improve security and show the Marcher army for what it is, the pride of the kingdom. You want to station soldiers in the capital? Your esteemed highness, think of the threats to your security. Let us make use of them instead. Let's see, so this brings down my treasury, which I don't want. I'm going to veto this one. Start your voting, B or C. I finally have some money again. I'm not going to throw it away. Always a perfect time to have a little drink. Oh, the drinky drinks. Awesome. I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Welp, looks like people want the 40 down while stability is highest. But I want my 40 to stay up. It's Defiance went up for the march and a 40 went down to 7. The barons see the monarch's response as an insult to their military strength and return to the march in a huff. My ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the greatest monarch who ever lived. I should have started this one before my 40 went down. I'm an idiot. You're well on track to achieve that aim. Well done, Your Majesty. Defiance went down for everyone, but to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies and force them to submit. Kill them all! On the other hand, Your Majesty, if you help us spread the seal of the Ninth God, the Church will lend our full support. With the... Oh, sorry, I burped. With the backing of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. So either a 40 and military or a 40 and faith. The military is quite high for the barons here. And the faith is really low. I'm going for a 40 and military. Kill everyone! Look, if there was a stability down, I would have gone for it. I had to deal with what I get. True that. You just want to try and get your rebellion anyway. And this is as close as it gets. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin putting together my plans. But of course, it won't be easy. Your priority is to raise your authority and the kingdom's overall military as much as you can. And, of course, there can be open rebellion among the nobles. The chiefs will never believe. Stop being like that, Mom! My mom is rebelling so openly all the time. So evil. I cannot trust my own mom. It's Kako. A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors. I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the north, but surely they will vote with compassion. Let's see. So this brings my treasury down, which I don't want. I will give you some personal money if we don't help the chiefs. If we don't give the money to the chiefs. I will give the personal money to you, nobles. Also, secondary plot, making sure Phoenix cannot rebel. You have done well with that plot, Monkel. Really? I couldn't bloody tell you we're trying to do that on the side. Oh, poor Phoenix. Phoenix wants to rebel so much, but nope, nope. By the way, this is quite a bit of a deja vu moment. I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Voting has closed. I'm with you, Phoenix. Yeah, my mom is still on your side. There's nothing to be done. The North is a hardy, self-reliant region. There's little complaint about your lack of help, or at least none that reaches your ears. End the season. Just a jest, Phoenix. Now that I finished my scheme, I will cause chaos again. I just wanted a stable kingdom for Sarah for a few years. Just give me a tiny bit of chance to win. Now you're going against me again. End the season. So, the barons are in the third and last scheme, authority to 5 or less. Along with the Pats, who are in the first scheme to get authority to 4 or less. And the Chiefs are with their Ragnarok total trade up to at least 12, and it's now 10. With their second part of the scheme. Against you, that's big words. True that. Ambition, tyranny. I'm gonna kill you all. Kill you all. You've done some redecorating in the throne room, anticipating your future as an iron-fisted tyrant. When the marshal walks in, she whistles appreciatively. I like what you've done with the place. Lots of chains and spikes. Is that a working Iron Maiden? I oiled the hinges myself. Oh my. Very good. A master artificer looks after their tools. But that's just nothing. You pull a lever in your throne, and a trapdoor opens just to the marshal's left. Beneath it is a pit full of writhing snakes. All deadly, of course. Oh no, poor Indiana Jones. Ha! Classic. Let them try to vote against you now. She composes herself. This is all fun and games, Your Majesty, but the nobles won't stand for it right now. Try to intimidate them like this, and they'll just like to raise a rebellion. Yeah, especially with Phoenix and Mom in this chat. Nice, I have 76.99 money. You are a rich rebel, Phoenix. The richest rebel of all. What can I do? We need to win the loyalty of the troops. Force them to answer directly to you instead of to the chiefs, patricians and barons. You've shown that you have the
It was at
makings-
this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I probably did. With all the tyranny and the killings. Probably not the best of ideas. You've shown that you have the makings of a strong commander, and the kingdom's armies are formidable right now. We can work with this, your majesty. I'm off to tour the kingdom to make sure the troops are whipped into shape. Once they're ready, we'll assume control. Yes! No more democracy! Oh, and make sure you close that trapdoor before the nobles come in and see it. Your goal is to raise your authority and the kingdom's overall military as much as you can. A curious discovery. Chief Kako. Your Majesty will call the devastating avalanche that struck the north. I won't lie, I don't know what you're talking about. I already forgot about it. It buried a whole village. Really? Really? No recollection at all? What kind of monarch are you? The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. So, this is really cute. You are not seeing this, but Sansa is sleeping next to me, and she is going this against my arm, because it's a really soft sweater, and she's now holding my arm really tightly. So I can only use this one arm, because Kitty is holding the other arm. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. I am going... I don't want Defiance to go up. But I don't think... Yeah, at the same time it would be quite good to order the tomb to shut back up. I am going to do C. Because I think you might choose for that. And that will hopefully give me a bit of authority. Rebel! No, stop rebelling, Mom! Really? You want to rebel so badly? It will reduce military as well. Oh no, I don't want you to reduce my military. Please don't. Banco! No! Don't listen to Banco! Don't listen to Banco! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Don't lower my military! Send a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins. Yeah, you are Chaos Banco with those little arms. The north has no short supply of warrior heroes. The only problem is finding a group who are willing to work together. There are a lot of ancient feuds to tiptoe around. The chiefs finally settle on a champion named Hrafir, known for juggling live scorpions. He will lead a band of brave warriors into the tomb. You hope to hear back from them soon. Oh no, not my military. The quarantine continues. Dance, dance, party. Woo. Pyro, my liege, you will recall the quarantine you ordered to deal with the dancing plague. It's been many months since anyone last entered or left the affected area. We think the plague may have run its course. We ask your permission to lift the quarantine. We can send Baron Pyro to check that it's safe. I quite like that option. I like that option a lot. I will give you 500 personal wealth if you send Baron Pyro into the dancing plague. Although I gotta say, I'm looking forward to the day Orange Jesus puts me and Banco onto the same team. Yeah, exactly. That will be ultimate chaos. You may come to hate it. Yeah, you never know what will happen then. While you're voting, I'm just quickly checking something. Quick little checky, check. I will check this out later. Cool. I will check this out later. Need to wait for someone who popped up on Steam. Continue. Everyone voted to send Pyro to the dance party! Party! Me, my liege? You cannot be serious! You shall party and you shall bloody like it, Pyro! Despite Pyromaniac's protest, the Monarch's word is final. He is sent into the quarantine zone. That would actually be quite a good name for a festival. The quarantine zone. How good would that be? Going to a festival called that. You hope to hear back from him soon. And the season. Start your funding. You can fund by !fund, the letter, and then the amount. Start your funding now. Now I'm gonna have a drink. Awesome, I was able to snooze the ads right now, so I just did. Just making sure that an ad doesn't get in the way of the game. Just one of them being funded with just 2 gold there. Wow, wow. Good job, guys. Really good job. Alright, stability down. I don't like that. How dare you, danger funds? And farming down for the pets. I need to wait a second again. Lots of people are suddenly coming online with playing games. I mean, it is after dinner time, so it's quite understandable that people are now starting to play. And the season. I have so much money and just spent 1 gold. I know, you are like Scrooge McDuck. Phoenix McDuck. Ambition tyranny. I've been surveying the troops across the kingdom. Listen to the marshal's report, 50%. No! The military challenge failed. Why? Scrooge McPhoenix. Yes, I like that. Oh yeah, because instead of a duck, it's a phoenix. Scrooge McPhoenix, that is awesome. Yes, I did get XCOM'd. They're a complete mess, barely know how to march in line. One of them won a fight against a training dummy, and I've been asked to give him a medal. What do we do? I'll sort it out, Your Majesty, just like always. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's military and authority as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. Okay. Rothair returns. Coin flipped, you mean? Exactly. It was exactly 50%. We have received word from Rothair, Your Majesty. He has returned from his exploration of the mountain tomb. Aha, he's back. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is not cause of celebration. Rothair now marches at the head of an army of magic warriors made entirely from ice. They believe Rothair is their ancient king. Is this a bloody joke? The traitor Rothair plans to take your throne with his frozen army. We don't have long to decide on a response. What do you suggest? This treachery must be stamped out. What I'm gonna do, I am going to veto. Oh, I don't want to veto. I am going to give you personal wealth if you do nothing. This will help both the Pats and the Barons because authority goes down. No, wait. I'm not gonna give you personal wealth. I'm gonna do authority so that evens out. And do nothing. Start your voting. Technically, coin flip is 51-49 with slightly more likely chance of heads. Yeah, probably because of the weight of it, I suppose. Oh, this brings military down as well. Shit! Oh no. Oh no! We don't want military to go down. Continue. So be it. Do nothing. Presumably surprised at the lack of resistance, Rawfair begins to march south at the head of his army of Frost. Authority went up to 8 and then back to 7 again. The chiefs are furious at your lack of action. A few even ignore your orders and send their warriors to stop them. Hundreds of the North's finest soldiers are slaughtered. Defiance went up to 6 and military down to 4. Well, that's too bad. It's not all bad news. The Ice Warriors are dangerous opponents, good with a blade, untiring and inhumanely fast. But they're also made of ice. By the time they reach the capital, the southern weather has not been kind to them. They're formless, dripping, only vaguely human-shaped, melting into puddles as they totter forward. The fight against puddles! 1 second, I need to do a drink before I redeem that one bunko. Rebel, says my mom again.
Pika, Pika, Pikachu! Pika, Pika, Pikachu!
They are easily and comprehensively defeated. A bruised Rawfair is brought before you in chains. Kill him! Sentences him to death, roaring with mad laughter. Rawfair is dragged away to face the axe. Always love hearing this Pika impression. Ah, thank you.
Pika, Pika, Pikachu!
News from the quarantine zone, from our awesome festival. Wow, that's actually a really good Pikachu impression. Ah, thank you, Phoenix. Your Majesty, I have returned. Don't feel the need to dance, do you? We don't want a footloose situation. Kevin Bacon strolling in. Kevin Bacon is actually quite a nice guy. I actually worked with him at the concert hall. No, Your Majesty, I've returned unharmed. The plague has run its course and the people are alive, though I fear they will never dance again. Oh, I didn't think there'd be anyone left. On the contrary, the plague simply compelled people to dance until they could dance no longer. The lasting side effects are limited to a hatred of music and general fear of jauntiness, Your Majesty. No, don't hate the fun! Just like John Oates. Yeah, John Oates was absolutely amazing as well. From, she's a man-eater, do-do-do-do-do. Hanley, I asked the council to lift the quarantine so the march can return to normal. I want Defiance to go down. So what I will do, I will give you personal wealth if you lift the quarantine. Start the voting. Alright. Lift the quarantine it is. The Salish assassin didn't kill anyone but harmed a single honor guard, Nick. Oh, Nick, you are in. I didn't see you there. Happy birthday, Sarah. Did the Salish assassin succeed? No, he did not. And he didn't want to join our harem. We did ask him to join our fish harem. Because I did marry the fish and we wanted him to join into the bed as well. But no, it was not an option. Welcome into Nick, one of the awesome developers of this game. Oh, that ends well, isn't it, Phoenix? I have to know. The stylish assassin didn't kill anyone but harmed a single honor guard, Nick. Yes, our poor little honor guard. I did send for a physician, but he unfortunately died. Do you want to join into the game as well, Nick? We are still sort of halfway through, I think. Well, sort of 75% through. Lift the quarantine. The barons are grateful and formally quarantined merchants, soon judging traitorly throughout the kingdom. Trade went up to 6 and defiance is now 0. Although the former dances will never be the same, the region gradually returns to business as usual. And the season. Busy at work at the moment, but was curious about the new event. Yes, we did like the new event there. And I love the new little options that we got. Common tax. Although, I do need a bit of money. We're going to tax the barons for once. I still love you, barons, but I need a bit of money. I need to make sure I don't get back to 0 again. Tax us. I will do, Wormfather, thank you. Almost 9k gold. What is going on? I know, right? That is bloody amazing. I'm gonna do a screenshot there just so we can share that with the massive amount of money that Phoenix is getting. I got money from the boat race. What happens if your treasury hits 0? I lose. So if a 40 treasury or stability hits 0, I lose the game. I get one chance with getting loans or selling off my stuff, which I already did, to get the treasury back up again. But if the second time my treasury hits 0, I will lose the entire game. Okay, but which faction wins? That will be between how high your scores are. So all the scores will be voted up. So here it's 6 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5. So that is 26. The barons have 26 points. The chiefs 6 plus 4 plus 4. They have 14 points. The patricians 5 plus 6, 11, 12, 16 points. So it would be a vote between the barons and the patricians at that point. For I still suspect hacking somehow. I mean, it is Scrooge McPhoenix we're talking about. Of course there's hacking and rebellion with her. I posted in the game's Discord one clip and a screenshot of the high money of Phoenix and myself. Phoenix won nearly 4k from the boat event. Yeah, stealing all the money from Chaos, who was the richest person before that. Rebel! No, Mom, stop rebelling! And this is the first rain? Yes, it is. This is the first rain. Itching for a fight. Your Majesty, we in the March have finished the complete reorganization of our new army. It truly is a powerful beast now. I hope I'm getting a parade. Oh, I'm sure we can see to do that. Moreover, I was hoping the crown might be willing to host some military exercises. The soldiers are restless. You want me to start a war? We just need a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears. Oh my, that sounds very dirty. Whet your swords? An unbloodied war army isn't worth its salt, I say. Let's see what the council thinks. Instead of a costly war, Your Highness, we should establish mercenary companies that fight abroad and take a healthy cut of the profits. Or, if Your Majesty wishes to gain something more than gold, we should use our might as intended and make inroads into Tefalin, whose meager army will surely be no match. Let's see. I am going to veto D. We don't want the D at this point. Usually we do, but not right now. And we are going to vote for A, B, or C. We are going to at least fight someone. And I'm hoping to see the Tefalins or the Ashmedians. I've seen very high health testing 10 plus Dynasty games, but this is impressive. It is. I am very proud of our Scrooge McPhoenix. It makes a change. Usually I'm losing money all the time. Wet means sharpening, by the way. I know, but I'm just a dirty little fox. Hey, we're back. Welcome back, Chaos. Just so you know, Phoenix just stole all your money and now has almost 9,000 gold. Okay, gotta get back to work. Good luck, Phoenix. I'm sure no one will target your riches. Alright, enjoy your work. If I'm still online in a while with this game, feel free to join it, Nick. Okay, do I need to join again? I will check for you, but I don't think so. Try it with a vote. No, your vote went in. Awesome. You're still a little pat. Wow, Phoenix, I thought we were friends. No need to join again. You lost a boat race. I took nearly 4k from you. Yeah, and Pyro made sure that you didn't win. Pyro got in your way of the boat race. Start a border dispute with Tavalin. Voting has closed, citing a centuries-old agreement between the kingdom and the Ashmead Empire, which once ruled Tavalin. The Baron's forces soon occupy a small strip of land on the March-Tavalin border. Defiance went down. Stability went down to 7 of 40, up to 9. The Marcher battalions see action, but not enough, as the locals' resistance is paltry. Meanwhile, you await word from the Tavalinese queen. The Songstress. Wow, we shall remember this, Phoenix Rising. In fact, King Order says heads will roll. And that is coming from Order instead of Chaos. I'm building Lego and playing whilst Order does work. Mwahahaha. Do show your Lego thing. What are you building in Lego? And I do want to see photos when you're done. Your Highness, a bard who calls herself the Songstress has been making waves in the north. Her performances are attracting huge crowds, so huge that there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. There have been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, the riots get worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud? I can only do a choice. Let's see. I am going to give you personal wealth if you ban her from performing. We do not trust the Songstress. Bad Songstress, bad. I'm doing some Lego Disney figures. Oh, I love it.
I love Disney figures. Dora makes some of Stitch. I want to see Stitch. Ohana means family after all. And Ohana means Lego as well. We want to have a Lego Stitch.
Not sure if this link will work. It will if I copy it. I can't click it, but I can copy it. Control C then. And I'm just quickly going to look at that in the widescreen. Oh, that Tinkerbell is really cute. That Tinkerbell is a really, really cute character. I love it. Alright, continue. No! No, 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 no! This will keep the songstress at work and also brings my stability down. How dare! How dare! This is not a matter for the council's attention. Very well, I suppose we'll just let this bard continue to stir up chaos on my lands. Yes, Mom, apparently we will. Defiance went up. She gets... Oh no! No, stability is down to 6. Do not rebel. Do not rebel. Over the next few weeks, the riots around the songstress' shows get worse. There are several deaths. What is so special about this woman's music? Oh, oof, oof. A terrible curse. We just need to reduce authority now. Yes, rebel! Need authority down, we can't rebel yet. Baron Pyro rushes into the council chamber, breathless and disarray. By the knife, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Yes, it is. We can see that. We can see that it's falling out in chunks. Poor little Pyro. Oh no. Oh no. Perhaps you're oil or old. Defiance needs to be above authority to rebel? Yes, I believe so. Bunkle knows all the rules when it comes to the amount it needs to be when it comes to rebellion. It was one of my confolk. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Iron choice I can do. I will send you to the coast to relax as an iron choice. Go and vote. Defiance needs to be a higher score between authority, defiance, and stability. Yeah, so now authority is at 9, so defiance should be at 9 as well in order to rebel. So I think it goes for the highest one that's there. Alright, continue. Have the cursed pyromaniac sent to the coast to relax. Go and have some sleep, Pyro. Your hair will grow back if you do. Go to the Bahamas. Aye, that would be wonderful. A change of pace, some fresh air. Perfect. Authority went up to 10. Marvelous. Be sure to bring plenty of coin. The trip is a resounding success, with Pyro and his entourage praising Smooly's hospitality. The coast soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. Pyro's wealth went down, trade went up to 6 for the coast, and Smooly's wealth went up to 2350. End the season. Phoenix, I'm disappointed in you. I'm sorry, I needed the scheme. Back in the north, Chief the Dragon of War is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Meat is being passed around in good measure and some chiefs are dancing on the tables. That can only mean 2 things. Really good news or really bad news. Phoenix rising the 3rd, the 2nd. Pass me the drink, you old lout. I'm drinking until my ancestors feel like it. By the way, someone needs to remind me to make a little fox emote holding a cup of meat in the air like yeah, or a little Viking horn with some meat in it. That would be pretty awesome to have that as an emote. Where those ice giants I saw on my way through your lands? Have we really done it? Your eyes don't deceive you, lass. They'll be marching with us come tomorrow. The gods are good, but what happens after the ice giants march? Axe of my ancestors, I hadn't thought about that. Someone, fetch me another drink. Then assemble the other chiefs. Quickly, damn you all! Alright, chiefs. You can vote for lowering the 40, or you can vote for lowering the stability. So join everyone else. Everyone try to lower the 40 at 10. That would be quite a nice meme moment. Or lower the stability. I do love everyone against the 40 while it's at 10. That is just an amazing memeing moment. Continue. Continue. Let the ice giants fight alone and sweep on into the kingdom's rescue. I'm gonna screenshot that because it does say lower 40. And also going to screenshot the next page where it says a 40-10 for everyone. Devious, brilliantly so. Why, it's almost dishonorable. Don't get too excited. The monarch must be too weak to mount a response. If all the regions united, the giants could be thrown back into the north with ease. Oh god, can't a man enjoy his drink without being warned about consequences or plans for 5 bloody minutes? For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower 40 to 5 or less. Alright, I need to do a little screenshot there. Look at the pretty colors! It's a little rainbow! It's a little rainbow! For this LGBTQIA plus fox. We got a little rainbow going, yay! Alright, end the year. Ambition, tyranny. Should I be already there? I'm not sure. Ambition, tyranny. We're watching you, chiefs. The Marshal requests that you come to the war room first thing in the morning, as she has news from her troops. Listen to the Marshal's report, 70%. Ex-combat gods, please hear my voice. Success! Yes! Ha-ha! The troops are looking good, your majesty. The mercenaries on the coast are primed and ready for action. Now the key is to make sure the arms are loyal to us, not to their region. Easier said than done, of course. I need to speak to the ordinary soldiers, grease some palms, smoke some cigars, reminisce over old war stories. They don't respect the council any more than I do. But at the end of the day, your majesty, it will come down to how much they respect you. XCOM, please, I want to rebel. Fuck! Oh no, everyone is sad. Why, watch us, Chaos, we want to rebel as well. That evening, she rides out to meet with the kingdom's soldiers and get in the lay of the land. Wait for her to return. 100% authority, hell yes! When she returns, the marshal punches you in the arm so hard you almost puke. Is that good? Was that a happy punch? I don't want to say anything, but oh my? The troops are with us. They're fed up of the council passing all these namby-pamby so-called laws. It's time for an Iron Fist to punch this kingdom back into shape. Over the next few weeks, soldiers across the kingdom mutiny against their commanding officers and swear fealty directly to their monarch. The nobles beg for a council session to discuss the crisis, but you put them off, blaming the renovation of the council hall. At long last, after you're sure the armies of the kingdom are in the palm of your hand, you allow the next council session to go ahead. The final council session. The marshal stands at your right hand, flanked by a garrison of the city watch. Your honor guard flanks you on the other side, ready for anything. The nobles file in one by one. Is that an Iron Maiden? Most of them are looking nervous, but Lady Pat Chaos and Order just looks angry. Your recent conduct has been outrageous, your esteemed highness. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. That's what you are. Delaying the council session, secret meetings with our soldiers, violating the feudal contract. My top officers have been killed in this little mutiny of yours. Let's go vote right now. I'm ready to deprive you of that crown. No, scratch that. I'm ready to deprive you of your head. Let's just read chat for a bit. Chi-Chi. I technically win this. I got my personal scheme and got Sarah, her descendant, a throne as birthday present. Yay, thank you. I knew that was your scheme when you said it. I knew that was your scheme when you said it. Oh, why did I immediately copy that? Oh, Banco, you have a present for my grandchild. So kind. Next. So either pull your newly installed lever, have Lady Pat thrown into your deepest dungeon, deal with this intimidation, not violence. Pull your newly installed lever! The trapdoor opens beneath Lady Pat Chaos and Order's feet. With a strangled shriek, she falls into A pit of snakes. There's a moment of silence. Your Greatness, I'm sure we're all delighted to be here. Right, you lot. I don't think we need any more votes, do we? The monarch can take over from here. Boo the liver crunk! Wrong lever! Yes, I absolutely love the Empire's new groove. Oh, we love our little cronky boy. Of course, Marshall. Indeed, I wouldn't want to do anything unfortunate. As the nobles shuffle out with their tails between their legs, their little foxtails, oh! You let out a joyful laugh. Maybe some would describe it as evil cackle! Yes! Yes! The power! But those people would be dissidents, and you deal with them harshly and accordingly. Without the council holding you back, your daily duties are so easy, so efficient. Your firm grip on the kingdom will secure an excellent future for little Sarah II when the time comes. Your reign of terror is here, but your future has only just begun. Yes! Sic Semper Tyrannis, the monarch is finally victorious! Finally! Oh yeah! Rip for the nobles. Yes, all the nobles die, and especially Chaos and Order with the very sad wrong lever crunk situation. Oh, we need a meme for that with little Kronk, wrong lever, and then Chaos and Order falling into the hole as Isma. The patricians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption. But what's new about that? They failed to gain a throne and lost money in the process. A bad investment. The chief's agreement with the Ice Giants fell apart, and the Giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. The Barons' revolutionary plans for their new model army were quietly shelved, but not forgotten. Those blueprints will surely come in useful someday. Monarch Sarah's reign spent another 15 blood-drenched years. The council couldn't defy them, fearing a gruesome fate. It was a dark and fearful time for everyone but the monarch, who seemed to enjoy themselves immensely, especially when spikes and thumbscrews were involved. Yes, I did. Oh, I love those emotes, Chaos and Order. Those are awesome. Continue. 4 years? 4 years? That is the longest game we've had so far. That is amazing. Spouse, Glorp of the Coast, and successor Monarch Sarah II. I mean, this is Monarch Sarah the fish lover. Ha! Ha! I love that. I love that. That is amazing. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. Nobles. Wealthiest noble. Phoenix Rising with almost 9,000. That is amazing. And poorest noble, Chaos and Order, who got their money stolen by Phoenix and only had 1150. I wonder who the richest noble is. Well done, Monarch Sarah. So poor. Thank you, Chaos and Order. Oh, look at my pretty child. Look at my pretty baby. It's Geralt of Rivia. We got Geralt of Rivia as my pretty baby. So, next game. We're starting with a treasury of 1700. Everyone's straight at 6. Patricians with the highest farming. Barons with the highest military of 10. Then the Barons with the highest faith. And yeah, exactly. Exit the game. This was an awesome game. I absolutely loved this. And I mean, that last screen alone, that is just amazing. That is just amazing. Next game will be Noise. Yes, we're definitely going to continue this. But I've been online for almost 4 hours because this has been a long game, longer than any else game. Normally it's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and now almost 4 hours. So what we'll do, I'm going to my webcam. I'm going to show the background as well, just in case you see a little bit of a kitty in the background. And they join us as well. And I'm going to check my Twitch and see if there's someone to raid. So let's see here. Twitch. I'm looking on my phone because that's easier. Someone is playing King of the Castle. So let's go and do that. Let's go and go to the King of the Castle game and give them some love. So if you want, you can rejoin the game with the person we are going to raid, which is Tomato. Go and give us a raid message as well. Here's a raid message. The foxes are sneaking in. You can add little birthday foxes instead. And I really enjoyed this stream. I really enjoyed everyone in here. You have been great fun. And I am going to continue this game probably on Wednesday after Chaos and Order. And we're going to do the exact same little dynasty. Continue our dynasty. Yeah, I know, it are a lot of viewers on that stream, so I think I will probably be ignored with my tiny little raid, but you can still at least continue King of the Castle, which is at least fun enough for you guys. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you there. I'll see you next time as well. Every raid is important. True that. I just want you guys to enjoy the game mostly. So, I'll see you there and I'll see you next time. Have a good night, everyone, and stay awesome. Bye bye now. Bye bye.
Hey, Sierra Fox, thanks for the